Hello, and oops, hang on, I'm showing the wrong screen here. Why am I showing all these little screens?
It's not that easy, is it? It's not.
Hi guys.
Nothing.
All right, so we've almost got this ready. Hang on. Okay, there. Forgot they have to be able to see me first. Hi. Welcome everyone to the first episode of I've Prepared Nothing. I decided to put the show together talking with Dylan, who's our special guest, and a few other people because I am known to over-prepare when I DM for a show. And this idea was to kind of like force me to just go with it a little bit, to be a little bit more improv and in the moment. So, and yes, and I will address this. Yes, there's clearly some planning. There is a show in order that we need to put on. So there is a lot of planning to get the show to this point. There are various scenes that I have made. Like if we were, for instance, to go on a road, there is a scene where you would see a road and hear a road. So there's a lot of production elements that have obviously been done ahead of time. But as far as story, as far as characters, and as far as the players, we're going to roll that up today live for everyone. So let's introduce everyone, starting on my left with, there's no, I was like, I'm used to introducing people by their characters, but there's no character to introduce. So Owen, please tell us about you.
How's it going, guys? I'm Owen, notoriously known for not planning anything ever.
This is like how we all game for you.
Yeah, it's great. If I end up with anyone that's not a rogue or an artificer, I'm in trouble because not only do I know no other roles, I know like no other spells that like an arcane trickster can't use or abilities. Like I'm in a lot of trouble with this game.
Speaking of which, why don't you go ahead? And what we're doing, folks, is that we are going to be at level 4, and we are randomizing the entirety of our player characters. It's a one-button push, and we're going to see what happens. So, Owen, hit it and tell us what you get.
You're going to give me a second because my Irish internet's taken a while to work this out in testing. But it randomizes everything from skills, names. So
it's a lot of math. Yeah.
Monica, I think it was Rumpelsplitter. So I'm playing a lady potentially.
Monica, I'm sorry. Monica, what?
Rumble Splitter?
Sorry, Rumble Splitter.
Rumble Splitter. Okay, Monica Rumble Splitter.
That's pretty good. I'm not against that.
I like it.
A human mark of the handling, Paladin 4, with 11 strength, 20 dexterity, 15 constitution, 14 intelligence, 15 wisdom, 18 charisma.
What the fuck is this?
Oh my god, my rolls are banana. Like my skills are bananas. Everything's bananas. I plus 5 initiative because of my dex.
That is ridiculous. That is a broken.
This is already fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
The one thing we don't have is we don't get starting equipment. So I'm quite happy if chat wants to throw in a suggestion for preferably a dex-based weapon. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that sounds.
A whip. It's going to be a whip.
Yeah. Chat, work on that. Think of some ideas. Hopefully, the luck of Owen will carry on when we jump over to our special.
I'm 0 strength. I'm a paladin. It's not that much luck.
Shut up. Shut up. You have
Good introduce me. Shut up.
Everything else. Maybe your god's against using your physical strength. Maybe you're just really devout. So shut the hell up.
It's the god of handsome.
We're going to jump over to our.
I made this look easy.
Yeah, right. All right, we're going to jump over to our special guest, Dylan, who is joining us from somewhere in the frozen
Great
north.
White North.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, we got 2 Canadians this time, don't we? Right?
I'm pseudo-Canadian.
You're adopted, right? Yeah.
I don't know. He talks and he doesn't sound too Canadian.
I grew up in Newfoundland and I've been living in Vancouver for the last 5 years.
Oh yeah, that's fucking. That one's up. That's...
All right. So, Dylan, why don't you hit randomly generate and tell us what you come up with?
I'm going to prefix this by saying because I'm bad at listening to recommendations, I've ticked the box for multi-class. This is going to be a mess.
Oh no.
Though this generator has artificers and blood hunters in it, and I do not know what those are or do.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes.
Oh, you're brave doing the
I'm
multi-class.
No, I'm an idiot. That's
Oh my god, there's so many spells. There's so much more for me to go over with my character afterwards. Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, why is it not showing me like
you have to hit
there
view
we go.
character afterwards, yeah.
Yeah. So we have Gale Noblehide.
Gale Noblehide.
Oh,
Gale.
And I am
We're going to be a party of ladies.
ALE. And I have a going down the line: strength 9, dexterity 12, constitution 8, intelligence 12, wisdom 15, charisma 13.
Oh my god.
Most
And what's your class?
nothing. Fighter 3, wizard 1.
Ooh, that classic combo.
Yeah, you know
Okay,
the
go
way
full
it goes.
gash, it's okay.
I got a +1 in. This
You're
is gonna be
basic-
fine.
You're just like a fighter who wanted to learn mending. Just
Or
so
the bully,
tired.
or the bully at wizard school. It's one or the other.
the bully with 8 strength.
Hit level
he's
3 and then
rolled one of
forgot that
those,
we weren't playing like Pathfinder, so I started trying to multi-class to get into
Right.
whatever the.
It was an elective. That's what it was. It was an
It was
elective.
elective. Yeah.
All right. Then let's jump down to Joe, who is playing for the first time, not just on this channel or in general in this group, but in one of my games. And I have known Joe for 6 years when our show started about the same time. And you've never played in one of my games. And I've frankly been the star in many of yours.
Okay.
This is the exact same with me. Where was my big loving intro? You've known me just as long. I think I messaged you first out of the two of us.
That's probably true. Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, so randomize. How do I do this? Okay, level. Sorry, I hadn't set this up previously. Okay, let's do this. Create character. It's just.
I'm so
thinking.
excited to see Joe's of all the people.
Presumably, I go to view character sheet.
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
That's the one I want to see. This is... What?
What'd you get?
Okay, I am Daffy Your Murning.
What? Can you spell that
level
out?
4, DAPHIYA.
Oh, Jesus. I need to start taking notes myself.
We're calling her Daff.
Daffy.
Okay. Anyway.
It's another lady again. As well.
Level 4 Deep Gnome Cleric.
Wow.
Strength 16. He or she, they are badass. Dexterity 12, Constitution 17,
Damn.
Intelligence 15, Wisdom 13, Charisma 11.
Low gruff. Okay.
Yeah, can cast Ray of Sickness apparently.
Great. All right.
Yeah, this is gonna go well.
Okay. Perfect.
Lots of history.
I just want to say, chat, as while you're suggesting weapons, I mean, if Owen's character is this super incredibly badass paladin, a limitation might be that their god says they can't use melee weapons, and maybe that's why they're so fast and not very strong.
I
I'm just
think a
saying.
whip.
I can throw
think a
darts
whip.
from across the room.
Possibility.
I think she should use a whip.
The whip's good too. I like that too.
Yeah.
All right. And speaking of which, so Niall, you last but not least, hi. Thank you
Hello.
for joining us. You're not your usual big blue self this
No,
week.
not today.
Let's find out who you're going to be. Hit that button.
All right, create character. Let's see what I got. View character sheet. I am Shagan.
Shagan.
Oh, Joe, you're
Of
gonna love
course
this.
you are.
I am a level 4 kobold cleric.
I'm so jealous.
That's SHEGGEN.
Shagan.
Okay.
Shagan the cleric.
This isn't great. Strength 9, so -1. Dexterity 17, so +3.
Jesus.
Constitution 12, so +1. Intelligence 9, so -1. Wisdom 13, so +1. And charisma 8, -1. I've got 3 -1.
Oh, no.
Jeez.
All right, Niall, spell your character's name, please.
SHEGGEN.
Oh, I got it right.
SHAGGEN.
No, SHEGGEN.
Sorry, SHEGGEN. Joe, please
Shagan.
spell your character.
DAPHIYORE.
Sorry, one more time.
God.
DAPHY. My
Yes,
brain just fell
IY.
apart.
DAPHI. Daffy.
Brain.
Right?
And then your YORE.
IORE. Daffy.
So-
Wow, that's a hard one. Okay, Owen, please
See,
spell your
Daffy.
character's
Kiwi
name.
in the chat for subclasses. I'm a gunslinger, and apparently I have the 2-weapon fighting specialty.
That's amazing.
Wow. Okay,
Where
you got
is that?
Dual
I have
wield
no
ones.
ranged spells, by the way. I have shocking grasp and tensors floating. That's
Oh dang!
my trick.
I got a feat instead of increased my ability scores.
Okay.
So I got a charger. If I move at least 10 feet in a straight line immediately before taking this bonus action, you gain +5 to the attack's damage roll.
Right. Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
like a bull.
I'm gonna have to take a dexterity weapon, but I can only use simple weapons. What kind of?
Yeah, javelins are simple weapons, aren't they?
Yeah.
I've got 5 javelins as part of my. So I just took the paladin pack. I've got 5 javelins.
Oh, and how do you spell your character's name again, real quick?
So this is gonna be a tough one. Monica, MONCA.
Right.
Rumble Splitter.
Just need the first one. There's no way there's room for all of that. Okay. And Dylan, how do you spell yours, please?
Dylan's so focused, is he?
He's very
out.
focused.
Okay.
Well, what he's. Ooh,
It's the word
What?
Gale.
Gale. Oh,
It's
Gayle.
just the
Is
word
that
Gale.
it?
It's no, like the word, no Y. Gale.
Gale. Oh, okay, that's easy then. All right, Gail, Monica, Dafori,
So-
Yor, and Shagan. All right.
What is Gale? Sorry, what
To
race?
fight a wizard.
Gale
Right?
is a
Oh.
human gunslinger with a dip into wizards.
She's gone with Madonna. Like she's okay. I just assumed it was a single name, maybe not human. Okay.
All right.
Oh
so
my god!
Oh, this
Joe,
is gonna be ugly.
yes.
you have been a
Like,
DM
Duffy.
for a very long time. So I would like you to choose. What is the motivation? Like, what are you seeking? What is the goal here?
Daffy's all about treasure. She-
Of course she is.
All right.
Full on adventure. We're going on a treasure hunt, guys.
All right, treasure. Then I would
Gal,
like you
sorry.
all to roll initiative.
Oh, cool. Like most of my stats, I'm really good at that.
Initiative is the only thing I can do. I can't even wear heavy armor because my strength is -1.
Right.
I got 10.
10.
13.
Okay.
I have advantage with my first roll.
Wait, fuck. Guns have a misfire?
I need to know who gets
Shit.
last.
What is
I
that?
got-
D20
I got a
D20, so-
22. 19 plus 3.
All right.
All right, one sec. I'll go now.
So, chat, do I do an accent or not? That's the big question.
I got 12. Oof.
12.
+5.
All right. Who's got left to roll?
Defo, thank you, Squire.
I think Dylan.
Okay, an
I
accent.
think Dylan needs to roll initiative, right? We got one more.
I did.
Oh, did it
13.
not? Oh, gotcha. If you want me to on your options on roll 20 in that little thing, make sure that you have there's a couple options for like enable 3D dice and
Crazy accent. Fucking
always
hell.
roll 3D dice. Make sure those
Gotcha.
are clicked. But what did you get? What was your total?
It was 13.
13. So I believe that puts Owen last, correct?
Yep.
I got 10, I think.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Okay, Joe, then you are last. So Joe, where are you all starting?
I think we've been on a night out, and it's the
You
morning
haven't met
after.
yet, so you're all going to
Oh.
be meeting this day. So where are you all starting if you're meeting this day?
So we're in a line. We're in a line waiting for something.
Okay.
You're so British.
Okay, so you're
Yeah, we're queuing for something.
so you're in a town somewhere, I would assume then, yes?
I mean, it could be like a well out in a wood. You know, we all want to drink, and we're queuing up for this well.
Okay. All right. So let's say that you are in a forest. And in this forest is a well that you have all queued up to. You all were on the same road and you've all been brought to the same place. And you all got thirsty and you all found this well and you all kind of arrived at the same time. It's a little awkward, but you've managed to queue up as the first of you begins to use this well. Monica, why are you here?
I'm not so much queuing up as I'm here to. I'm doing a bit of adventuring. I'm between jobs and I'm looking for a bit of money. And I am carrying bagpipes, which I'm proficient in. And I've thrown down a cap at the side of the queue and I'm trying to get some money off the queue.
Of 3 other people.
Oh, I thought there was more people here. I didn't realize. I didn't realize the queue was just us. I thought like it was a big long line.
It'd be so awkward. Like all 3 of you are just like trying, like, well, I don't really want a tip, but like I suppose.
But yes, I am. Like we've all been on that train car or subway car where like that person annoyingly comes in, you're all trapped for the next 3 minutes. But there's only 6 people in the car. They just start dancing or doing flips. Or I'm that person.
All right. So why are you traveling today?
I'm heading to Temple of my god, which I haven't picked and don't know gods in D&D. But
Make them up. Just make up gods. Everything will be generated here.
there we go. It's the god of handsome, and I'm going to the festival of the Strong Jaw at the local temple. There we go.
Okay, excellent. Who was fastest on their initiative?
Might have been me.
Okay, so you got to the well first, and you have lowered a little bucket. It's like a little small well, right? And you've lowered this little bucket all the way down. It's a very well kept well. There's a local 4-H club, you know, they keep all the trash off this part of the road and keep the well, you know, well maintained. And as you pull up a clear and clean, very delicious looking amount of water, for a moment, as the sun catches the reflection, you see treasure. You see your dreams. You see such a handsome prince, just a devilishly handsome prince extend their hand out to you in the reflection, and then you see the top of a hill, a very specific hill where the crag kind of leans out a bit and trees march all the way up until just the top emerges, and then it just fades and there's water.
Shocked, he drops it. I'm trying to think of what action I'm going to do.
I'm literally struggling myself.
Oh my god, there's mini vision in the water. I turn around. I turn around to the three of you because I've seen you guys in the clearing. And I don't want to say my friends. Did anyone else see that? And you guys, what you guys are seeing is I'm a kobold, but one of the tools I have is a disguise kit. So because he's a kobold, he generally gets like odd looks from people. So he's actually painted himself to try to look like a halfling so that he can maybe fit in. But because he's not very good at these skills, he just looks like a kobold with paint smattered across his face, like someone who did really bad makeup. So like he's got blush on his cheeks, and he's got like, he almost looks like he's like kind of badly cross-dressing or something like that.
Like a vaudeville kobold,
Yeah.
right? That's what we're getting right here.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
My friends, I saw a vision in the water. Did anyone else see that?
You all just see water.
It was a message from my Lord and Savior. Watch my God, Jesus. I was going to just pick Bam.
You have a mighty strong jaw there.
You could be another god. There could be a god of dragons in this world. Do you want there to be like a dragon?
Yeah, but he's going to
king?
be called Dudley.
Dudley the Dragon King. Sure. Okay. Excellent. Dudley. Wait. Look, you're the one.
Stories?
You're the one taking notes. You're the one that has to write all this down. So yeah. Also, as the note taker, you start with inspiration. It looks like we've lost Dylan, so hopefully he will pop back in a second. Our camera's
Just to
gonna be a
confirm,
little
Owen,
off for a minute.
it was Church of the Handsome, right?
Church of the
Church of the
Handsome.
Handsome.
Church of the Handsome.
Strong Jaw contest.
At the festival of the Strong Jaw.
Just so, can I do Jones? Am I allowed to do this accent from my deep known? Is that all right?
I believe that you are.
All
Unfortunately.
right. So this tiny little deep gnome who's completely hairless, grey, with these huge eyes, kind of peers round from behind Monica and goes, "All right, mate. You're a funny looking halfling. Anyway, are you gonna hurry up, mate? I need to go and look in that well. I need to look in it, see if there's something I'm looking for. I need to have a look down."
Why do you need to look in the well?
Well, it's a funny story actually. Hey, you are a funny looking halfling. Is that makeup? What?
No, I don't know what they're talking about.
Are you sure? Because anyway, I need to look in this well. I need to have a look inside.
Oh, okay, my friend. But if you see a vision, let me know. I've been looking for my Lord Dudley, and I think I've been given a message from the Almighty to go and find him.
Right. Well, if I find what I'm looking for, then yeah,
Like,
then maybe.
he'll drink out of the bucket and we'll like wash off a bunch of the makeup that he's wearing.
Mate, is that? Anyway, can you just give me a leg up? This is a bit high for me. And he's like struggling up to try and pull himself over the top. He's wearing like half plate, and but it appears to be made out of, rather than like blacksmithed finely crafted armor. It seems to be made of like pots and pans and things that he's scavenged and bolted onto like plain leather armor. Sure. He's giving me a leg up. Clang, 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 clang.
Of course, my friend. My name is Shagan, by the way.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Daffy.
All right. Daffy, nice to meet you. Push her up onto the ledge. Her? He?
No, it's a he.
Okay.
All right.
Push him up onto the ledge.
So he pulls up and he's sort of leant like a child with his legs dangling and half his body looking over, and he sort of looks down and stares into the depth and he goes, "Do you reckon that's deep?"
Yeah, it's real deep. So the water level is at least 100 feet down.
Oh, this might be what I'm looking for, right? So you can tell I'm a deep gnome. You can see no hair, big eyes. Yeah, I come from the Underdark, and this messed up lich, this like scary undead wizard, he teleported me up to this horrible place. Like it's too light and it hurts my eyes, so I'm trying to get back down. And I thought maybe this well would be deep enough to get back to the Underdark. What do you think?
I don't think that's. Oh, actually, maybe it does make sense. Yes, it makes sense. Do you?
I'm sorry,
Yes.
I was quite thirsty. Can I just get in quickly before we put people in the well?
Oh, here, have some water. I'll give him the bucket.
It's got like
hang on.
flesh color floating.
Yeah, you probably want to refill that. Yeah. Do you want to lower that down and refill it?
I'm just gonna dump it up.
Okay. All right, so as you
do a quick refill.
so as you dump it out, you lower it back down. You hear it hit the water well down below where you are, and you pull it back up, and the same thing. There's a reflection for a moment and a shimmer. What is Gale seeking today?
I think Gale has been on the road too long and is not built for this. Listen, 9 strength, 8 constitution. Gale is looking for somewhere to rest. You need to get off the road.
So you see this same image, this same handsome stranger, this glittering pile of treasure, but just past them, you see this incredibly comfortable cabin with plush sofas and glittering light through these through stained glass windows, and music and the scent of perfume wafts through it, and it's warm and cozy and seems to gently rock you into this lullaby. And then the vision's gone, and the last thing you see is again that crag-shaped mountain.
This point, sorry, go on.
I'm sorry, you saw nonsense in the water?
Yes, I saw a mountain and a handsome man. I think he was going to show me where my god is. What did you see?
Honestly, just a nice cabin.
You saw a
And
cabin.
also
Ooh.
the pretty man in the mountain. I assume. I don't really.
Maybe
I'm
the
gonna
mountain
just
shows us where all
pass
of our
this.
wishes are. Drink it,
I'm
it's
just gonna
good.
pass the bucket off to Monica and just go,
Can I ask?
Hey, no. It's still my turn. Hang on. If this is a
Sorry,
magic
here.
well, I don't mind going down the well in the bucket. If you lower me, I'll go down and check out if it's magic. How about that?
Wait,
You lower it.
look in the bucket. Maybe it will show you how to get to the dark place you want to the
I don't
deep
want to
place.
look in the bucket. I want to climb in the bucket.
But the bucket might give you a hint.
At this point, Monica's going to step forward, clearing her throat.
Oh, God, here we go.
With her shield
Here we
out, her shield held out in front of her like a collection plate. I have played the bagpipes and provided you a service. Just like eyebrows and looking down. And if you're done with the well, I would like to take a drink.
I'm not done with the well. I've not even started using the well.
But look in the bucket.
handing
Look
off
in the bucket.
The bucket is how you use the well, right?
No, the bucket
That's
gives
the
you a
bucket.
vision, and then you can see where you need to go.
It's also how you use the well.
It's
Yes.
100% how well
It's a magic bucket. It's a magic bucket.
Is it a magic bucket or is it a magic
arguing
well?
about the bucket and climbing into the bucket.
All right, so it is a small bucket. Like it is about, I would say it holds about the same amount of water as a standard like coffee pot, right? So even you have to kind of squeeze in to get in there, and you're holding the top right now. If you let go, this thing will just plummet straight down with no resistance. Someone is gonna have to crank you down into this well.
Yeah, just could someone keep this like tense? Like,
No. You're getting cobalt all over the water.
He's not
kobold,
kobold, he's a
I'm a
gnome.
gnome.
I am a kobold. And what's wrong with kobold? I mean, no,
Yeah.
I'm not a kobold, I'm a gnome.
Yeah, you feel judged.
I thought you were a halfling.
And I'm going to use my skill called grovel.
What? Already? It's in case of combat. Like it's so you can knife one of them by surprise. Is that where we're going already?
No, he just wants to like, sorry. I am the halfling. He turns around and he like takes his shield and he starts making sure his makeup looks okay.
Doesn't. It looks bad. It's like you got like one eyelash missing and the mascara's run and the pancake makeup is like all wiped off your left hand side. It's not good.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it. And he takes his like grotty, dirty cape and just wipes his face. Okay, you got me. I am a kobold. Very, very keen eye you got there, my friend.
Surprise.
Ooh, you're a kobold. Hey, mate. I don't want to. I mean, you might not be interested because you've talked about your god Duncan or what was his name?
Dudley, do not slander his name. It's Dudley.
Well,
Big orange dragon, man.
so I didn't really tell you the whole story with this lich. So the reason he teleported us up here, and me and some of my friends who got messed up by those dwarves down the road, is because we were part of a cult. And we had some goblins and some kobolds and some orcs in the cult. And I thought maybe you might want to join.
No.
I don't like cults.
Well, this was quite a friendly cult. And you sort of noticed that he's got like skulls and things on his saucepan. So
Well,
I've just realised that my cleric has got like a whole load of necromancy spells.
Very friendly.
Can I ask what race or what creature is Gale?
Human.
Human?
Right? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 humans, a gnome, and a kobold. Then is it?
Walk into a bar.
Okay.
Walk over to a well.
Yeah, walk over to a well.
Why the long face?
Is anyone helping Daphne?
I will hold the crank.
Okay, all right. Then I would like Gale. I would like you to roll a strength check.
Yep.
You minus one strength, don't you?
Yeah.
By Joe.
Daffy's looking really nervous.
That's not the worst that could have
A
happened.
9.
That's okay,
Okay,
isn't
all
it?
right.
That's pretty
So,
good.
You're
Oh.
cranking, right? You're cranking. Got her about halfway done. It's slow
Getting very
going,
tired.
Yeah, and you're starting to get a little bit tired. So I would like you to roll one more strength roll. Come on,
You want
Gale.
some
Going a
help
bit
there, my
fast up
friend?
there.
Come
Gil,
on.
whatever your name was, you're going too fast. Slow it down.
Come on. Oh, well.
Yes.
Ah!
Exactly what we're aiming for.
You crank it, and then it just like slips out of your hands, and you just plummet down. So you are now falling 100 feet to, you're assuming, a water level below you, Daphne. What are you doing?
I assume I've got dark vision.
Rolling a new
By the way,
character. That's what he's doing.
Yes.
As you
It looks like
deserve.
Disquire's just bought advantage for someone. So who did you aim that at, Disquire?
Oh, who does that go to? Yeah.
Ooh.
Is that advantage to roll that strength check again, or is that advantage to Daphne to survive what's coming? Dun, 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 dun.
I can't fuck up that bad
I can't
twice
see
in
very
a
well.
row.
My light
Oh,
was blinded
yes, you
by
can.
all those suns.
He really
Backed up.
can. He super can fuck up twice in a row.
Here's
So,
hoping.
Well,
Oh,
Gale's, if I
Gale's-
can make the
make the
thing
thing
work. All right, Gale,
There
you
it
can
is.
roll your strength
That's
at
it.
advantage. Roll one more
Well.
time. This could be a 4.
Oh, it's gonna be a 5. That's with the minus 1
Yeah,
included.
he's got the
All
minuses
right,
included
so
in his.
I'll say this: you're able to like it bangs off your hands, and you're able to catch it like right before it hits the water, but you're still hitting at speed. So, Daphne, is there anything you want to do?
Sorry, Disquire.
It's Daffy, actually.
Oh,
Um,
not anymore. It's not.
I've got dark vision. I feel this is turning into like Acme thing very quickly. What can I see down here? It's really dark.
So, what you can see now that it's like well, hang on, it's falling, so it's going to hit the water. Right
Oh,
at
shit.
Is he
speed.
saying that as he's falling?
So
What can I
yeah,
see?
Yeah, so
What
you're
can I
seeing
see?
things, but like, do you want to take an action before you slam into the water?
I haven't got any spells that are gonna. What does spare the dying do? I think I've got.
What would a person
You
be
cast it on
rolling in?
yourself right now.
What would
It's gonna be
what
really
would a
useful in a
person?
second.
Oh, the person up there falling down the well doesn't need to be a spell, dude. You can do it in real life.
I'm gonna try and leap off the rope and grab onto one of the rocks on the outside.
All right. Then
That's
I would
right.
like.
I could cast my only spell.
I would like an athletics or dex or either athletics or acrobatics. One of those two.
Okay, so I rolled a 10 and I've got a +3 to athletics. That's a 13.
Okay, 13. So you are just like, you jump up, you claw at the wall, you still fall down a little bit because you can't quite get your feet into the slime, but you're not injured. You just collapse back into the water. You go down about 8 or 9 feet, you swim back up to the surface, gasping for air, and you're just kind of floating in this little pool of water, and the well kind of expands as it goes down and goes out, and it gets like, a well that was only about 5 feet wide is now 20 feet wide at the base, and all around you, and it's hard to make it out because you're just seeing in like black and white, but there's all these carvings in this circle all around you, these huge armies that are cascading and colliding with each other. And in the center, as they're all charging towards it, is this single ship piled high with treasure and glittering gold.
It is magic water. There's like a whole lot of shit down here. You want to come and see this?
Told you it's magic water.
I don't think fecal matter in water makes it magic.
How do you know there was fecal? How do you know what I did?
That's what the dwarf said.
I'm a gnome, actually.
This is just turning into a Monty Python.
Who's on first?
I mean, I don't want to go down there. Does anyone want to go down there and help them? Because that's very, very far. I can't.
I'm gonna go check this boat out if they're not coming down.
Is this is it a cavern down there?
So basically,
yeah,
you are surrounded by a carving. So there is a carving of an army that is plunging towards the carving of a boat. It's on this big circular, almost like half dome all around you. And then as you're kind of looking, like there's carvings behind that too, but they're thinner and it's hard to make out. You feel like you would need a source of light to really see what's happening back there.
While that's happening, can I look around to see if there's any birds or any like signs of life near us up the top?
Yeah, there's birds and squirrels and caterpillars and ants and butterflies and chipmunks all hanging out. Fox.
So very literally, Monica sees a squirrel kind of just running across the kind of the opening clearing where the well is, and I'm going to cast Speak with Animals. It just points at a squirrel.
It just stops and drops its nut and turns. What?
Yeah.
Hey. Hi.
Yeah. Squirrel boy. What is this well?
What's a well?
Shagan sees Monica probably going towards the squirrel, and he also casts Speak with Animals.
On hands and knees.
Got a magic item.
Oh, hey. God, this is weird. I've never talked, I only talked like one of you at a time, but not two at once. Oh, wait, wild magic. Wait.
Got the wrong
Roll on the wild
Monica,
magic
or is
table,
that on
please.
Shagan?
I'm assuming that's just in general. Let's see what happens in the wild
roll,
magic table. Who
wants to roll D100? Let the guest do it, I guess. You can do the honors.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, me rolling has never gone wrong.
Yeah, come on.
Is this wild magic for everyone, or just
This is going to be for you both cast the same spell on one
both of
creature,
us
so
then.
it's for both of you. Yeah.
Boy.
Oh God, here we go. So roll twice.
Yeah, roll twice.
75.
So 75 is.
That's for Owen. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we just
So
said.
Monica got a 75.
And an 84.
And
So
Shagan
70.
got an 84.
75 is you lose proficiency in one randomly chosen skill, tool, or weapon type for 2d6 days.
The table
tell
is
you-
not loading for me.
I have it here. I'm going to control it for all of us.
84.
Yeah, 84. You immediately take 2d6 psychic damage.
Oh Jesus. Okay. So the squirrel
good.
starts.
It's gonna be fun.
So I got an idea for what I do here.
Monica started this, right? And the squirrel in turn to begin to have a conversation with Monica.
7
and
damage.
with magic, a squirrel can form a temporary human intelligence and have a conversation. However, when a second attempt went into the squirrel's head. The squirrel just went, "Gaga!" and like this wave of psychic energy flooded back at you, and the squirrel just screams at the top of its lungs as you are blasted back a full 10 feet, coming to rest on a tree trunk, and your hair's like all kind of up and fucked up.
Shagan doesn't have hair, but
right.
It's like some
He grows hair. He grows hair.
Shagan's like, oh my god, watch out, the squirrel, it's magic, and he takes his dagger and he throws it at it.
roll to hit.
All right,
That's fair. The scroll just fucking has dissonant whispers on you or some shit.
Vicious mockery. It's a real wicked squirrel.
I rolled a 16 plus 5. I got 21 to hit the squirrel.
Okay, it's gonna kill it. So like after this, it went, so anyway, and then a fucking dagger just takes it out. Just in its how much damage did you do?
Okay, what do I do? It's 1d4 plus
curiosity.
3. Yeah, okay.
It's gonna be enough. They have 1 hit point. I'm just curious how much you killed the squirrel.
How much squirrel is left?
I got 5 damage on it.
Yeah, it just like
straight through his head.
Right through,
falls off,
and just falls to the ground, decapitated. Yeah.
Oh, that was a close one, my friend.
Monica on hands and knees turns around in squirrel. Why would you do that?
Okay. Also,
because it was squirrel, they hurt my head. It was magic. It was evil.
I've realized that these two will not be of help in this situation. Someone is down a well, and they're fighting a squirrel.
I walk over and pick up my dagger. I'm sorry, my friend. I saved your life.
Also,
you owe me a debt of gratitude.
Answering your question earlier, are there any animals around? No, there are now no animals around.
And I'm down to spell slot, thanks, Niall.
If only we had our friend with the skulls. He might be able to talk to the squirrel now.
So
I just have to go rescue this myself.
So Gail, what are you doing?
And climb down.
Okay, so it is extended all the way down. You could climb this rope. The rope is wet. And it's like a little old. So I would like you to roll me a athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah. Well, I could roll acrobatics and have the +1.
You turn around and Gail's gone. Oh my god, where'd our friend go?
There's the acrobatics first round.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn.
Oh yeah, you're fine. I mean,
Yeah.
you just kind of alight. How do you get down? How do you actually pull this off?
It's like they're casting the spell and I'm climbing up on the edge of the well. I grab the rope. They're trying to pull a dagger out of a squirrel corpse that's now stapled to a tree. I'm just kind of like dangling a little bit, and then there's and it's just the wet gets me. I just start sliding, and it's just like. It's just a matter of being able to kind of get enough grip and slow myself down by the end of it that like I'm now just hanging down like right next to Daffy.
So it's like dead terrifying, but it looks cool, right? Yeah, okay.
It looks like I did it on purpose. I'm horrified.
And you are human, correct? If I'm right about that? Okay, so you get down, you're in the bottom of this well. There's some light coming down from above, but it's pitch dark here, and you can kind of get the idea of Daphne being this little wet kobold skidding around,
I'm
near
not
you.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
There's killed the squirrel.
Right. There's this gnome somewhere that you can hear breathing. Right? Yeah.
I don't see the treasure.
It's just dark. Yeah.
Hang on.
Real dark.
Have you got like a torch or something? It's difficult to make all this stuff out.
I'm kind of hanging on, just barely here. So I'm not gonna light a torch, and I'm just like in the pitch black, just holding this rope. Like it's the last thing keeping me alive. Which, strictly speaking, based on my strength and constitution score and the fact that there's water beneath me, it is explicitly the only thing that's keeping me alive.
And be careful as well. That water's really deep. Like really deep.
When there was a boat, and I thought I was gonna get. Why am I I'm gonna drown.
No, there's a picture of a boat.
Oh,
Hang on. If I throw my shield at you, it will make you swing, and then you'll swing to me. Hang on, heads up. I'm gonna throw the shield at him.
So you gonna catch the shield?
I mean, I can't see the shield, and I'm holding onto a wet rope to prevent myself from falling. I'm gonna get hit by a shield.
I would like you to get hit by.
What was Joe thinking? I'm confused.
Joe, what did you get to hit him with the shield? What did What did you roll?
So I have a +2 proficiency bonus, and then what is it? Would it be dexterity or strength?
Dex. It'd definitely be Dex. 'Cause
Dex
it's a
to
strong
throw.
weapon. Yeah.
Okay, so I got a 15.
I think
And
Joe's
what's your
lost his
AC?
shield.
What's your AC there, Gail?
I mean, that depends on what armor I have.
I'm assuming you're not wearing. Like, what did
I'm
you
not
climb
wearing
down a
armor.
well
I have
with?
I have a gun.
Right.
I
And a
take
spell book.
All right.
and
So you just get
Spell book.
so you hear, like Daffy just says here catch, and then you hear like a towards you, and then just get clocked with this thing. I would like you to roll 1d4 damage, Daphne, as this cracks you in the side of the head.
I'm not even sorry.
I know. No,
that's fine.
we are absolutely aware of the fact that you are not sorry. No one here was under that impression, Joe.
This is why we don't let you be a player on our show. I want to
What did we
swing
get?
him
So
by,
what
by
did you get,
killing him.
Daphne, from 1d4 damage? What did you get?
1d4 plus dex.
No, what's going to do 1d4?
One.
Aram,
We don't want to kill you.
don't break the
He wasn't
rules.
throwing it to try and kill you. He was just
Yeah.
tossing you a thing.
Don't be ridiculous. The dex should be applied.
Daphne, do you have that 1d4 there?
If you want to put the dex, it's +1.
What did you get?
Joe-
What is
Joe,
your
roll
total?
it.
Joe, just roll the die.
Roll a d4.
You're Daffy Joe.
Thank you.
Oh, am I
All right.
total T?
2 points of damage. All right, so you get clocked in the head. You're knocked into the water. You splash down. It's deep, and you struggle for a moment. And then this gnome hand reaches out and pulls you onto like this little there's like a ledge all the way around the edge of this, and you can feel these deeply carved things all along the wall behind you.
Okay. I'm gonna light a torch.
All right. So, I guess you can just light a torch. You don't have to roll survival. You light a torch. And
I
you
do
find
have
yourself-
survival though. That's one of my skills for reasons I don't fully understand.
You were successful, and you're able to light a torch, and you find yourself in this round room. And as your fire burns, there's an image that forms over the bucket, so it forms a brazier of burning fire, and all of the depictions all around you that are covered in moss and worn away become clean bronze sculptures, and you see that they're all there's armies on either side that are all descending on this pirate ship in the center, and you can just see the sails gently move back and forth as this image forms over it, and behind it and rising up in gold is this crag-shaped mountain.
There's a nice house on that mountain.
This is pretty nice, isn't it? Like, if you were going to go to all the trouble of building this, why would you put it down a well? Like, I don't get it. Anyway, what do you think it means? Can I do like an investigation to try and figure something out?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
That voice not lend well to believing he can figure stuff out.
12 plus 4, 16.
Yeah, so like
I know
you're,
stuff.
Yeah, so you're kind of tracing all these designs and like looking all around, and eventually your eye falls to the floor beneath you, and you realize that it's a map, and it's showing areas that are nearby that you know, and you kind of figure out where you are, and you see where there's a little well, and then somewhat north of that is this crag-shaped mountain. So you theorize you're probably not too far from it.
Oh, we could we would just have to go north from.
You're right. I think that this isn't a well. This is like an oracle or a... This is very special. Should we just keep this between you and I? Or do you think we should tell these two Muppets upstairs?
I don't know. They're busy.
Wonder if they'll join my cult. Maybe.
Do we
One
want
of
to
them-
cut from there to two people arguing over the corpse of a squirrel?
Yeah. Actually, let's jump back up. So what
The two
are you
Muppets
two
who are
doing?
trapped in a well.
I'm telling you, debt of gratitude. That squirrel was evil.
So hold up before we go continue on with this. I have to still roll my wild magic surge. So the squire, for my proficiency, he said roll a d6,
Okay,
pick the skill
right.
that equates that,
Coincides with the
and
Yeah.
then pick or sorry, not the skill. Is it not called skills? Whatever it is.
Ability.
Ability that coincides with that. and then pick a skill from that tree. So we gotta do that for him. So 2
Dex
is
skill.
Dex. Anyone want to pick a Dex skill for me to lose my
Yeah,
proficiency in?
acrobatics.
Cool.
Mean. Jeez.
I'm only plus
Locked and
3 in
loaded.
that.
Yeah, I just picked the most common one.
As you got blasted apart and had this little fight over a squirrel, and you're basically picking yourself back up out of the dirt, and Monica is just kind of glaring at you. Behind her, Shagan, you see this glow coming from the well, getting brighter and brighter.
What color is it? Kind of goldy orange.
It's like the color of flame, and it flickers that way as well.
That's perfect. Oh, he's good. I saved you the death of gratitude, or as we can call it, even. But I say, oh my God! Behind you, it's the orange glow of Dudley. He runs over to he shoves Monica out of the way. Well, tries to. He's tiny, and Monica's like
Bounces
big.
into it.
He's just like, you know, like when like the tough guy tries to bump shoulders with someone, then like just actually gets knocked back.
Just gets nailed.
That's what he
Yeah.
does, and then
Yeah.
he kind of stumbles and walks over towards the well. Whoa!
So you're looking down, and you can see where the bucket is, but it's like it's like if the water was on fire and spilling over in droplets. Just this little bucket now of flame dancing
That's
all
going
around
to be a
you.
problem.
And you can see, you guys can see from where you are that it's just over it. Like you can see the bucket underneath it. This is just an image. And like as one of the little like water droplets of flame falls off and hits your arm, it's just an illusion. There's no heat. It doesn't hurt. It's just showing you an image.
My handsome friend, come here. Shagan, by the way, and I reach out my hand to like shake.
My name is Monica Rumbleslitter.
Hello, Monica. Look at this. It's definitely a sign from Dudley, my dragon lord.
I'm not familiar with that. Good God.
You haven't heard
character.
Dudley? God of all dragons and kobolds. Very friendly, very nice. He gives us
Very
long
friendly,
time.
very
A
nice.
wizard and a bat. He keeps one hand right here all the time.
Monica, as Shagan's going on and on like this, I would like you to roll perception.
Oh no. Perception. Oh, I have +2 in that. That's not terrible. Actually, none of my skills are terrible. I'm talking about the best stats in the world. Oh boy, I am not very perceptive. I am a woman of God, so I will believe anything. I'm 6.
So, unfortunately, you're a little distracted by the antics of Shagan and this odd glow that seems to be forming in the well, and you don't hear the 3 men approach until one of them shouts out, "Having a little trouble there, are you?" And you turn to see 3 rather rough-looking humans. They've got some rabbits in a trap that they have slung over their shoulders. They look like they've been out in the woods for a couple days. Their eyes and hair are a little wild, and they don't give you the best feeling.
Strong or weak jawed?
What was that? I don't know what you
Are they
said.
strong or weak jawed?
Oh, they are definitely strong-jawed. Well, no, I'm sorry. 2 of them are strong-jawed, and then one of them just has like no fucking chin whatsoever. Like it just like folds back into his
Yeah.
neck. Yeah, yeah.
My friends, you are for the festival, the Strong Jaw Festival?
And they
Well,
just
maybe
kinda-
not you, little man.
They just kind of glance at each other, and they're like, "Yeah, oh yeah. We're here for the festival. Yeah."
Good.
Yeah, we just actually taking up collections for the festival, aren't we, boys? Yeah. You know,
I
just
am also taking up collections. Let
Oh.
me play you a tune.
Oh, how
and he takes out
nice
the
of you.
bagpipes again.
Oh, that's really nice there. But it's good that you took up collections, because then you can just go ahead and hand those over to us, because we're like what you call a distribution center for collections.
Monica's going to go into her rucksack and rumble around and just take out this little like moleskin little book, and it's like, I think you'll find I am a designated certified collector of collections. I'll need to see your identification.
Okay. And he goes,
I'm with the
"Shing,"
temple
and just
of-
pulls out this very, very sharp broadsword and just kind of picks his thumb with it. And you see, and you see the other 2. Like one of them pulls out a bow. He's standing about 10 feet behind the guy, and the other one is just twirling a pair of axes in his hands. Looks like I got all my identification right here.
I'm going to turn to Shagan and going, I do not believe these guys are from the church of Handsome Hoff. But we might have some problems. Handsome Hoff is now the name of my god. I'm just
Handsome half, okay. Shagan turns around. But two of them are very handsome. Are you sure?
We're just picking on the one guy with no chin.
Except that guy back there. He looks. Rabbits. I still have speak with animals.
The guy with the axes is like, yeah, I fucking know. I know.
And Shagan sees the rabbits, and I still have speak with animals cast. So I'm like, hello, my friends. Are you okay?
The rabbits are very dead. They are. I'm sorry. I don't know if I
dead?
described this well, but like they were hunting. Like these are just
Did you
corpses
think
hanging
they were
off.
happy
Like
at rabbits
I
on their
thought, they were,
shoulders?
I thought they were caged. I thought they had been caged.
oh no! Like any word for the governor?
Hello, my
Also
friends.
cast
Oh
speak
no,
with
wait.
dead.
Oh no, wait. They're dead.
No, they're super dead, dude.
Monica, are they friends or you said are they handsome people? Church?
That is a loaded question.
There's many lost folks with strong jaws. I mean, everyone's handsome in the eyes of the handsome lord, in a way.
Even me?
Yes, because kobolds definitely have a strong jaw with their snout. So you have a very long, strong jaw. He would like
This
you very
jaw.
much.
I've eaten rocks accidentally with this jaw. Very strong.
Okay, the two NPC is called Dudley. Wait, the NPC is also called Dudley? Is that what you're doing to me? Okay.
Oh no, Joe! Don't do that.
Okay.
What
All
are we
right.
doing?
Yeah, which one?
So
Joe? The ugly
listen,
one or the
this
pretty
is
one?
all this is all interesting, and I am glad, and we are flattered that you find us the attractive specimens that we clearly are. But I, Dudley, simply do not have the time for these
What?
kind of shenanigans.
Dudley. Were
Yeah,
you
my
sent
name's
here by
Dudley.
my dragon lord?
I think
No,
that's
You don't look very scaly though.
No, I wasn't sent here by any dragon. Look, listen, my friend.
dragon?
We're just
This is a
trying to
test for
get
sure.
your money. Did any of you bring a
course, it must be a
horse
test.
or anything? Did any of you like have a horse or so? Or we all just out walking on the road?
You know
I'm
the dragon
strong.
lord shuns horses. They are for eating only.
And so
I have strong muscular tie.
My character's got an immense Shire horse, way
Okay.
too big for his tiny form, and it's
Perfect.
called Susan.
All right, so
Caesar?
Of course, it's called Susan.
okay,
Susan.
so Dudley stays where he is and kind of motions for the chinless guy with the axes to go over and start checking out the horse.
Hey, I
Daphne-
don't think that's yours.
You know, you guys are hearing this happen. Daphne, I would like you to roll animal handling to see how good your connection is between this horse.
I have a +1 with animal handling.
Excellent.
I'm
Okay.
expecting a 3.
15.
Okay, you know what? Tell me how Daphne treats this horse well. What does Daphne do to make this horse a good friend?
So Daphne had never seen. Daffy had never seen horses before, and the first town he went to, he saw this horse having to like pull this massive cart, and he's like, "Such an elegant beast! You can't be used to pull a flipping cart. That's not okay." So I liberated it, maybe from these 3 men.
Yeah, and they just have to like, carry you around.
quick
And you're kind of
aside.
tiny. Yeah.
The Squire spent 5,000 bits to roll on the magic item table.
Oh
God.
Did I
And
miss
it's
that?
500 to roll on the magic item table, or
5,000?
1,000 for the extreme magic. Basically, you have like a 4,500 bit credit at the moment.
Yeah, you have a big credit. So what did we roll that? Did we roll that
We
magic?
did. That was
want me to do
the
it?
explosion with the thing. I
Nice.
just realized that he spent 10 times as much
Yeah,
as he
you've got
needed to.
you've
So
got
like,
some points, buddy. You got some points to spend
you
there.
got like another.
Oh my god, he spent
9
He spent 5,000. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, so you got like 9 of the same caliber. You can burn it on 4.
Anytime.
Oh
you
no
just-
no 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 no! Hold on. It's 5,000 to roll with channel points. It is 5,000 with channel.
Channel points.
Oh, gotcha.
okay,
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
okay,
got it.
yeah.
Next time then. All right. So
Ignore
you guys
me,
can
I
hear
don't
this
know what I'm fucking
happening
doing.
in the bottom. You had this like nice connection with this horse, and you guys have become friends. So when this guy starts walking up, this obviously rough person, and horses have a good sense of who's decent and who isn't. The horse is not going to take likely to this and
Kinless.
kick. So I would like you to roll to hit, Daphne.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm going to add the pluses, so don't worry.
5.
It's a +7, which is a 12, and this dude's not wearing armor. That cracks, so the horse just rears back, kicks this dude square in the chest. Roll me 2d6 damage +4.
I think if you missed it, should have been like the horse tries to kick his chin, but it just goes underneath it because it misses it.
That's 10 points of damage.
Okay, so this dude just gets folded, just cracked and just folded, smashes against a tree behind him, cracks his head and slides down, is out. The one guy, Dudley, hey,
Dudley,
what's
why
the
would you let your
fucking
friend
deal?
do that? You know.
Swords out, initiative. Everyone roll initiative, including the two of you in the well.
Oh,
Cool.
why are you
Do I-
taking your sword out? I don't want to fight.
Let's try and spread this out so people can see rolls. Maybe someone's got
Okay.
first.
Okay, I got 18.
18,
Yeah,
nice.
do you wanna go?
I'll,
I got 11.
I'll roll next door if that's all right.
Yeah, go first. I need to
I
figure out my
got
initiative
a 6. 3 plus 3. That's not great.
Great.
And I rolled. Come on, roll 20. 17.
All right, and the bandits are going to go on 14. So, who's first?
That's me, 17, I think, yeah?
Yeah, my
All right.
dexterity is just 1 plus
So-
1. So
The horse just kicked this dude in the chest. The other two have nailed. So one guy has his sword. Dudley has pulled out his trusty broadsword. The other dude has like taken a step backward and is raising a short bow.
Shaken, my friend, I think we need to deal with this. You take the quiet one, I will take our friend Dudley here. And as he points, or she points at Dudley, she's going to cast sleep on him,
Okay,
which
excellent.
I need to. I know it knocks him unconscious. I just don't know what the saving throw is.
It's not a
5d8.
saving throw, right? Yeah, so it's just 5d8 points of sleep, and then it depends how many hit points they have.
it's
Oh, 5d8,
ridiculous at low
okay.
levels. Okay,
Which
so
is not a
good.
lot of
Yeah.
hit points they have, so this is actually gonna be interesting. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
5d8.
All
Okay.
ones, baby.
Daphne, what's the horse's name?
Susan.
Susan, thank you. Excellent.
So I rolled a 4, 3, 3, 2, 2 for 14.
14. Okay, so
That
who are
might
you
do
casting
it.
it on first?
Oh, 100% Dudley. It seems like
First
it
affects whoever has the lowest hit points. It's an
right.
ability and it targets whoever
Okay.
it can.
So
Yeah.
you're looking Dudley right in the eyes and you're just like, sleep, right? And
Yeah.
Dudley, like, kind of to the side for a moment, but shakes out of it. The guy with the bow drops right behind him and just hits the ground, snoring loudly.
Shaken, change of plan. The second one is a weak-willed boy. You must fight Dudley.
But Dudley is strong-willed because he shares the same name as my Lord and Savior.
No, he is a heretic to the strong jaws and Dudleys of the world.
It's Dudley with a
Heretic.
U. Don't trust Dudley's with a U.
This is unacceptable. And you just see his like little cobalt eyebrows go into a glare, and he's like, his teeth are showing. He's like, "How dare you use our Lord's name in vain?"
Their little inner eyelid
just-
slides open.
His eyes, the slits of his eyes narrow.
Just to be clear, when he says our, he means his. There, I don't know. We haven't discussed
You can
pronouns
worship
yet.
different God, my friend, but Dudley will always accept you under his strong orange arms.
And so, and again, like every time you say Dudley's name, like that's fucking me. Like I'm here, dude. You don't have to talk about me like in a third person. You can
You
just
shut
say
your mouth,
you.
you naysayer.
All right, so what are you doing? Shaken, what are you doing besides
Oh,
a
yeah.
long speech?
Oh yeah, it's me.
Well,
I've been real cool and
I
funny
rolled
with voice
I
acting.
rolled
I'm
a
done.
6, so I don't act for a while.
Oh wait, sorry. Monica, you're done. So who's
I'm taking notes, but I'm not taking
Joe
initiative
next.
around.
who's after
It's
Monica?
me
So
next, but I'm-
Joe,
I'm at
you
the bottom of a well.
you have heard swords drawn. You heard Daphne yell out. You heard Susan give out a heck of a whinny, and then you heard like a kick and a thud. Like there's a lot going on above you.
Oh no one touches my bloody horse. That's what they're calling it. Anyway, no one touches my bloody horse. I'm gonna like leap onto the rope, leap across the pool onto the rope and try and clamber up it.
Sure. Give me a climb. Give me a no. There's no climb. Give me
athletics
give
or
me an
acrobatics?
athletics. Yes.
So I have a +3 to athletics, and I got a 19, so that's a 22.
You know what? You know
Nice.
what? You are just so invested in this horse that you're able to clamber just up to the very top and get yourself over as you see Monica cast asleep and this one guard fall, but then this last guy very Dudley-looking individual, pulls a sword and goes to charge Shagan. Who's next?
I believe it's them.
All right, so Dudley is going to
Them being
swing
him.
for Shagan. Let's see what happens. And rolls a natural 1. So,
Wow.
Shagan, you just like...
You know, Shagan believes that Dudley, his Lord and Savior, will save him, and he's just stubborn. Like, he just puts his hand up and he's like, "My Lord Dudley will save me."
Okay.
And he just...
And the dude's coming right for you, like just gonna cleave you right through the neck. But just before he gets to you, trips on a rock, stumbles forward, slams into the well, goes over Daphne, falls 100 feet straight down, and just cracks into the water like it was pavement. Body goes under the water, there's some bubbles, and it floats back up. And Gale, you're just like
I just want to sleep.
pressed against a wall as this gentleman has collapsed, crashed, and apparently died.
It's a moment of concern. Flip
Yeah.
over the body. Look. Oh, not the gnome.
Hey, oh,
Yeah, that's
good.
what you get, boy. You don't mess with
Nice
my
at
horse.
least. I don't know this one. I got no investment in this fucker.
So the image that was shown to you has pretty much faded. Your torchlight still shows these moss-colored carvings, but the moment appears to have passed.
And it's what happens when you take the Lord's name in vain. He was a false Dudley, he was a false idol.
So that guy's dead. Dudley's dead. The guy that got kicked by the horse is definitely dead. Like he coughed up blood for a couple seconds and then expired. There's one dude just sleeping.
So, good news and bad news. Which do you like first?
I always like good news. I don't believe in bad news. Dudley does not accept that.
Fake news.
Right, well, the bad news anyway for me.
The
Anyway.
orange god.
So the good news is that down there was like a map, and the map described this area, and it seemed to just think that this well is the starting point, although it didn't seem to think it was a well, although it looks like a well. Anyway, and then it said if you follow this route that it described,
It talked to
it'll
you.
take you. What?
It talked to you?
No.
You said it said.
Yeah, I'm just being poetic.
Oh, very, very clever. You are a smart one.
I have heard many a poem. This doesn't sound like any of them.
It doesn't rhyme. I know.
It's,
I guess.
it's an underdark poem.
I don't get out of the well.
I live here now. I live in the
Hold
well.
on. Daphne, where is our other friend?
Hold on, I haven't told you the good news yet.
But
There was a map. You know,
You're a
you were
poet.
talking
We
about
are
this-
unhappy for you.
No,
Can
that
I see the
wasn't-
map? Do you have it?
No, it's down in the bottom of the well. It was like.
Why
carved
didn't you
into the
take it
wall.
with you? Oh, I thought it was paper.
You are a frustrating little halfling that, with his face covered
Oh,
up. Anyway,
no. I'm not a halfling. I'm kobold. I fooled you though. I had you thinking.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, I was 100% fooled. You're very clever. Anyway,
You're not the wisest.
Look, Kobold, finish your story. You are
I'm
now
not-
annoying me by deleting.
I'm a no. For God's
You are
sake.
short like Kobold.
Maybe I won't tell you
Single
this
arm
much.
over the edge of the well. Motherfucker!
Just been shouting for help for like 5 minutes as they're all just arguing bullshit. Yeah.
Gale, my friend, I'll go over and take his hand. And like, I have no strength, so I'm really just holding onto his hand while he's getting out himself.
Well, Gale did roll a 20, so it wasn't. So they were able to. You were all able to get out of the well.
Just jumps out of the well
Yeah.
from the bottom.
And
I'm
as
going
you
to-
do, the third guy with the bow, like you just hear him kind of like, and he's starting to come to.
I shoot.
Okay.
We'll see how
Okay.
this goes, and then Monica will go over when he.
So you emerge from a well and shoot a guy.
Motherfucker! I've been in there for ages.
Just get out of the well.
One, that's a misfire.
My gun explodes.
No, it's just wet. It's just like so. Like Monica gets out of a well, hears this guy's snore, levels a pistol at his head. You all are like, "Whoa!" And then click. That's it. Just click. Nothing else happens.
Monica,
No,
so
Aram,
actual
you-
Monica.
Oh wait, no.
That wasn't my call. That
Oh,
is
wait.
a literal
It's a-
mechanic.
yeah. How does that go? How does that go? How does that work?
Let's see. Misfire. Blah, blah, blah.
It's not good.
Roll lower than the misfire score, which a 1 is, in fact. The attack misses, and the weapon cannot be used again until you spend an action to try and repair it.
Okay.
Ah, damn, it doesn't actually explode. That's less
Yeah.
funny.
That's
3D
it.
damage input.
That's all that it does. Is like
Yeah,
it's
it's broken, and I have to fucking.
It should
yeah.
be called jam. It shouldn't be called
Yeah.
misfire. That's a jam. Misfire.
that
Like
up.
I thought you were
Take
going
that
to
up
shoot the
with Matt
horse for a
Mercer,
second.
okay?
That would have been great. No, but like it should just be like,
Goddamn Chris Perkins.
You just shoot
Listen,
something.
Mercer, you're half-assing this bullshit. And we all know it.
Mercer's a good guy. Let's be nice.
He's
We don't
actually
mean that, Matt. We don't mean that. If you
he's the
ever-
only guy that hasn't had a bad story come out against him.
I don't think Matt's gonna care. Like, you know, a million people love him. Like these five assholes don't. Whatever. He's gonna be fine.
That's not true. Don't say we
this
don't like
asshole-
him because we
this
do like
asshole
him.
loves him.
I like him
I
too.
definitely
know he's a
I'm not
bad
saying we
designer.
don't like him. I'm just saying. Anyways, let's
We're all
continue.
assholes. Let's not.
If Matt
get it
Mercer was a
wrong.
good person, this gun would have exploded.
Checkmate.
All right.
While that's
so-
happening, Monica's gonna walk over and go, Buddy, look, Buddy, you have
are
a
you talking
strong, the strong jawed boy.
Gotcha. Who's like half? Who's like just coming out of magical sleep?
Yeah.
What?
Look, my friend, your friends have left you.
Oh.
Have you time to talk about someone I think you will like? He's a good guy.
Okay.
The handsome Huff. He is the god of our people.
Oh.
Strong people like you and me with strong jaw.
Yeah, like I was in a cult, and it was like it took me a long time to get out of it. Like I hunt rabbits now. I want to be here. Like this is my day off. Like this was
Whoa.
Dudley's
I mean,
idea.
we are registered with the king as a real, legit, pyramid-based religion.
Oh, a real legit one. Well, you just can't get those handed out. I mean, why don't you roll
Genuine
me a
legit.
charisma check for that bullshit?
I am
Pyramid religion.
I am so charismatic. I have a +4. I'm okay with this.
Hit me.
Your character is broken, Owen.
My character is-
Your character took all the stats from our characters. Used them for herself.
Put him in a bag.
My character is basically a god, and she's only.
Oh my god.
Fuck you.
I rolled a 22.
Okay, so his
Is
eyes.
your
Just,
character actually the Hoff?
you're basically talking religion to a guy who's just coming out of like surgery, right? And he's like,
Yeah.
oh wow, that like sees a like the light hits you just right as the magic wears off, and they
And your
see
jaw
a
shines.
glowing halo and a glowing jaw as you describe this religion. He's like, oh, yeah, I've always felt a little bit of emptiness in my life that could be filled with your easy answers. Please tell me more.
Look, with your strong butt-like jaw, you
Oh.
could be a god among our people.
That's why the horse kicked that guy, because he's a fucking heathen. He's got like
Yeah.
yeah.
And he has no jaw.
He
See,
has.
it all
he's
makes so
even
much
less-
sense. And
even
applies
less
to
of
me
a jaw now.
directly. Yeah.
The reason that your friend with the handsome friend with the jaw died is because he took my lord's name in vain, and you can't do that to the Dragon Lord Dudley.
No.
And I
what-
believe.
Oh,
I
wait,
believe.
your god's name is also Dudley?
We don't now. It is a world of many gods. We don't have to share the same.
Well, that's like, well then clearly I was meant to be like if my friend's name is Dudley and your god's name is Dudley, like this can't just be a coincidence. I was divine to be. You know what? I want to be baptized.
Okay,
That's
there's
what
a
I
well
want.
over here.
There is a well
Yeah.
over
I
here.
want to be baptized. I feel in this moment that if yeah, that's what I want. Thank you.
When
Thank
he says
you, Monica.
baptized, Monica's
Yeah.
going to pick up a like an what's the word number? What's a conker called? What's an actual conker now?
A chestnut. Well, not a chestnut, but similar
Yes,
to it.
takes a chestnut.
Yes.
From the ground. To be baptized in our religion, you must crack chestnut with jaw, strong, body,
All right,
strong
all right.
spirit.
All right,
It's like a walnut
I'm gonna
almost,
have him roll like how like here like
No,
like that.
Like I said, just bite through
With his
it.
teeth.
Always in like biting it. That does make more
Like a
sense.
man.
Oh, I love that idea.
He actually starts
Chin
like
and shoulder.
oh okay. Okay, I got it.
I'm picturing this guy's like John
Fucking
Travolta. He's got a
natural
Nat
20. Guy, this
He
guy's
is the chosen one.
doesn't even like crunch, like splits the shell just right and like rolls it in his tongue and boom, and is left with just this perfect walnut meat.
Yeah.
Like just like absolutely like if he like his jaw was designed to hand you the inside of a walnut. That's what happens.
Monica goes full Wayne's World, like on her knees, head down, going, "Oh my God, you have the foretold one."
Yeah, I'm that guy.
Oh,
The
don't say modest. I,
chosen one by the god.
I believe the chosen one would have been
Aegon.
modest.
Oh, I always thought I was special. Oh, what do I do?
You come with me. We win best chosen one at Handsome Hoff's festival.
That sounds like a thing. Yeah, of course. You know what? I'm gonna pick
Every
up
year, every paladin of the handsome half has to go out, find the chosen one they believe to be chosen one. They go through trials,
Why
many
did you
trials.
pick up my accent?
It's really hard. It's really hard not to.
Okay,
really
listen,
hard not to.
well-
And if you fail, we kill you.
Well, I mean, like I'm just a guy who killed like squirrels for a living after being a convict. So this sounds great. This is clearly the best thing that's ever happened to me in my entire
okay.
life, and I'm fully on
Squirrels-
board.
You are
Squirrels
clearly
very
a
weak
good
jaws.
man.
Oh.
Squirrels in this forest also evil. You did good job. You saved humans by doing this.
Squirrels
And
are
rabbits.
evil. God, I feel like I should be taking notes. I'm learning so much today. Okay, yeah.
I can't stop Niall's accent. Sorry.
I'm
You
gonna.
must be the chosen one, because that's why the gun misfired.
Oh yeah, it's exactly true. Because you didn't shoot. Wait, you tried to shoot me?
That's not important. Look, even
not
you
relevant.
fell asleep and we didn't hurt you. That means you're important.
We didn't even draw on your face.
That's a bad message, and also like I don't know how I feel about it. But listen, I need to process. So like I'm gonna help pick up you guys' campsite, and then like wherever we're going next, like I'm on board. Boy, sure I'm glad I met you, folks. Shame my
By the
friends
way,
are
my
dead,
name
but
is Shagan.
I'll
What
be-
is your name?
Oh, I don't. That's a good question. My name is. I'm so fuck. This is the worst part about this
Hold on,
thing.
I'll roll another
Placeholder until
character.
Someone spends.
I'll roll another
bits.
character for him, okay?
Okay, yes, that's fine. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. I'm gonna need a character sheet for him. So let me
just
go
roll
ahead
one?
and do that. Yeah.
I've made a mistake. I've given Aram.
Oh my god.
character.
Imagine if Aram just rolls a character that has 20 for everything.
I'm gonna make him a
He's the actual
level.
chosen one.
I'll make him level 2. Let's see what happens.
I've really gotten heavy into this religion thing for someone who's never played a paladin.
Oh wait. I did say that he was a human, didn't I? Hang on. Let me actually add that. Okay, one second. Man,
So-
there's so many races now. Okay, there we go. Human. Create character.
So, folks, while this is happening, feel free to start suggesting stuff, and we will have a break coming up shortly where we will be taking any advice you want to make this anyway more coherent.
Just go crazy in the
100%.
chat. Give us all sorts of ideas. We will roll with what we can.
We are trying. We are doing the absolute best we can here.
Take to yourself,
Alright.
take to yourself, does it roll, and
All right.
we will try it. Because
His name.
branding?
His name is Cassandra. So Cassandra Snakepelt.
I feel like my character and your character are just the most fabulous drag queens in all the forest.
Cassandra.
Cassandra Snakepelt, like I feel like Snakepelt was his nickname before when he was a convict.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I was known as Snakepelt. Yeah, that was
Weird how
definitely
your
what it was.
voice changed.
Oh my god, Snakepelt. That means scales. That
I'm
means
trying to be-
Dudley has chosen him too.
All right. So, and,
Can he have a scaly tattoo on his arm?
Sure, absolutely. Like, there's
I'm
a,
not
like
gonna
and
think
it's
that he's chosen by
bad
Dudley,
too.
too.
Like, it's definitely a prison
Scabbed
tattoo.
up.
Like, it is badly done, and like,
It's orange
and like the
scales.
snake's head is all derpy with like one eye kind of off to the side. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
It's an
Daffy
orange snake
also,
though.
All right.
Daffy's horse also likes him, so he's been chosen by my gun, both gods, and the pony.
100%
Get off
true.
that. It's not a pony. It's a Shire horse. And it's
Whatever.
I think it's a good horse. It's not a shite horse.
Did you call it a shite horse? Yes. That was... Don't be so mean to your horse. Don't be so mean to our dinner.
So he is off like picking up your camp, brushing down the horse. Like obviously seems to know what he's doing with a campsite and is taking care of your, basically getting you guys ready to travel again. Even though you kind of all arrived on your own, what are you doing?
So anyway, there was this map, right?
Oh yeah, I saw that. There's a whole big mural. It turned into like shiny gold when I lit a torch near
I
it.
told you it was a magic well.
It was a magic well. I gotta give you that one.
I knew it.
And it told us where this weird mountain was with like a hook top.
Why do you
Like
keep
a- like
saying
a crag.
told, said? There was no talking, right?
It didn't talk. No.
You're very
Like-
exaggerative, if that's the word.
It said where the mountain was in the same way that a map says where shit is.
Yeah,
Ooh, I don't
like
want
in
to
the
find
well.
shit,
There was
though.
lots of shit.
No, the shit's in the well. Like,
Oh, okay.
we can just go to the mountain because the mountain's got like a really nice cabin on it, and I'm tired, guys.
Is this the same mountain with the pretty man?
Yeah.
Is there? I look over at Monica. There's a handsome man there. He's got the biggest jaw ever. It could be the half.
The handsome half.
The handsome,
this-
of course. I think it goes without saying that the half is handsome.
Yeah.
Handsome half guarded by Dudley.
No, his name is Handsome Half. He does not like nicknames. That is disrespectful.
I feel that
I
we've entered
apologize.
like a sort of a cul-de-sac with this scene.
It's
We
actually
just
properly
came-
handsome of the Hoff. Let's just get
Yeah.
it right. Yes.
Joseph, put your DM hat back in your pocket and be a goddamn master like the rest of us.
Daphne, your voice is different. What are you talking? Are you talking to yourself?
No, sorry. Where was I? I really have actually just lost this accent, haven't I? Shit.
You sounded like what my friends have said before, Scouser or North London or something like that. I don't
That's
know
your
my
friends said
accents
before,
though.
did they? Yeah.
All right.
I had-
Anyway, so there was this mountain, right, and there was a cabin on top, and it didn't really say anything. But anyway, if you want to go, that's where I think we should go there now.
I am in. If I
Yes.
can get a second chosen Hoff to enter the Hoff games, it will double the chance of not both of them being killed or
You
one of
do
them
sound
I
almost
mean-
the same. It's funny, like you. Just
It's
been
really
hanging out
hard
for
not to
like
go into
5,
his
10
accents.
minutes.
It's
I think
really hard.
that,
I got lost what I was going for.
I think that with three of us seeing, with the mountain, the craggy mountain, it's like the island that the three of my friends live on. But
I was gonna make a joke, but no one would have got it now. I like it.
the mountain, it was the crag, right? And it has the hook and the treasure, right?
Yeah,
That's what I saw in the water.
No, it's what I saw in the water.
Let's
Like
go
what I
then.
saw in the water was a corpse because the guy fell down the well. But on the wall of the well was the mountain.
I think we've made a. My friends, I think we all have the same goal in mind. Should we go together?
I believe after an hour and a half, we've made a decision. Hooray!
Daphne, I'm sure there'll
I've
be
got
a
no
way.
accent after an hour and a half, though.
I'm pretty sure, Daphne, that we can find a way. If maybe it was a volcano and maybe there's a chasm we can go down into to get you deep to your friends again.
Right, it's
Do you know
Daffy
the way?
actually.
Daffy?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry.
but
I am also sorry. That is not a very good name.
well,
I'm
it's
not
actually
sorry. I
it's
feel
actually
like we've all
Daffy
done a
or-
really good job today. We should probably get on the road towards this magic mountain that we all agree is important now.
Yes, I agree. I
Yes.
agree.
You're all sounding the same. What's going on?
Daffy, can I ask you a question? Do you have a cousin called Duck?
Funny story.
That was tough crowd, lads.
I assumed your thing was a setup. I was waiting for the punchline.
There was no punchline. That was it. I got nothing else. Ugh. We're going to this mountain, right? Because this is you're now it's a cul-de-sac, John.
Now it's a total second.
If the mountain is like,
We're on a
if what
fucking
you were looking at
mountain.
was
That's
a
this-
map, then that mountain appeared to be like northeast from where you are now. And you were on.
it's this
you
way.
were in
I
the-
point northeast and say, it's that way.
Yeah, you were in the woods in a thick grove of trees just off the road. If you were to travel north on the road a little bit, there would be a clearing. Those of you who came from the north passed this a clearing not 10 minutes ago. So as you pack up and head out and get there, you are high enough and clear enough to look out, and you start to look on this line of mountains that kind of rolls in this valley. That separates you, and you do find a mountain that kind of does have like a little crag hook, maybe half a day's journey north.
Let's do it.
Right. I'm gonna hop on Susan and let's go.
All right, none of you, the rest of you have horses, right? There's just Susan.
No,
So-
Yeah, but I have strong muscular legs of a person with
Right.
5 decks.
right.
I have fragile garbage legs.
All right, so
I've
one of
made
you's on
mistakes in my life.
one of you's on a horse that's way too big. The other two are walking, and then Monica is just like leaping from treetop to treetop, right? Just
Like in a
gracefully.
orangutan's long arms.
No, I was gonna say like Tarzan. But
Well, then
either or.
let's do this. Let's take our 10-minute mid break and let's come back and wrap this thing up. Everyone agree?
Oh boy.
I am having a
Godspeed,
having a
Aram.
great time so far.
Godspeed.
All right, then we will see you all again in 10 minutes. Hey, all right. So you all broke camp.
You have the wrong cam up, Aram, just FYI.
Well, I'm sorry.
Also,
what was it? What do I have?
The
up
wrong cam and zoom.
The wrong cam and zoom. Oh, that's right. Because you guys. Oh no, because you
Also-
guys are seeing everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
What will people see then in the green screen for you?
It's
In
They
the
very
actual
are
stream.
seeing
It's
a
working.
lovely view behind me.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
That's okay.
Also, we need to figure out how we punish Niall for not being here when we went live.
That's all right.
So
He
chat,
missed it by
we'll
a
leave that
minute.
with we'll leave that with chat. We'll leave that with chat.
Sorry, I
How we punish Niall.
apologize. I didn't realize it was 10 minutes already.
You're fine. Don't worry. So we are
The world's
back.
longest
You all
poo.
have broken down camp, and you were heading, kind of like down into a valley, and then back up towards the mountain. If that is, I mean, that's the quickest path, unless there's some other
Yeah.
path you want to take.
Quickest path.
All right. So, well, you know what? As you all are getting ready, I would guess that Cassandra made breakfast. Just like knocked it out over the fire real quick. It's good, actually. You know, if you like squirrel, there's a lot of squirrel and some, you know, potatoes and some other root vegetables like carrots, and then maybe like a little daffodil on the side. You know, that kind of thing.
So who is this guy? Like, I was in the well and I thought he was an enemy, and now he's acting like
I
a
tried
slave.
to
Have
shoot
you,
him.
yeah, like, have you like kidnapped?
He
him?
is not a slave. We
Not
are.
saved. No, he's a friend of ours.
I'm the chosen
knows-
one.
He knows the way. He is the most strong-jawed being I have ever seen.
We're
include
going to have a quick disagreement here
kobolds
because
and horses Get a chestnut. You get a chestnut. You buy a chestnut with that man.
Yeah. You know,
Who,
Monica,
me?
I was thinking maybe we could write a song about me. Like, that would help get the word of me out there more.
I would love to hear a song. Monica, do you sing? Do you want to? Have you got a song?
Oh,
Do
do you
you
Well,
sing,
Monica,
Monica?
I've seen you play your
Oh.
pipes, but you look like someone who has quite a voice.
and
I want to hear you sing.
Monica looks delighted. I am so happy that you want me to write a song because I am a composer. I compose for the bagpipes, and I need someone with a voice.
There's already
Now,
tears
little
in
puny-
Cassandra's
little-
eyes. Cassandra's just
little-
ready for this moment.
Little puny gnome man, will you put the words to my wonderful music?
Well, the thing is, I'm not much of a singer.
That is not a note. Thank you very much, my little gnome man. Fuck you, Joe. I'm an instrument. Are we we're not going to stop for a song, are we?
We're definitely going to stop for a Oh, damn it. Okay. Roll performance.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm really good at that too.
You're good at everything, Owen. Shut up.
I have a level 9 rogue, a level 9, 11, maybe level 11 rogue in fucking Curse of Strahd, and it's not as well spec as this in skills. It's
We're like
so
level 8 in
stupid.
Curse of Strahd. I don't. It's been almost a year.
It's been a while. Come on, roll 20.
Did you get a nat 20?
No, but
No,
still
I
really
rolled
good.
+4. With a +4, I rolled 19.
I would like you to describe your wonderful bagpipe performance.
So,
It goes.
unlike every bagpipe performance you've ever heard, it's quite enjoyable. But then, just as people are getting into it, there is like a Ron Burgundy like jazz flute whistle moment where like I'm popping up behind trees under the horse from behind the gnome.
Wow.
From behind the gnome, yeah.
There's like fire
You know.
coming out at one stage.
Yeah, exactly. I get some
guy.
whiskey, I pour it into the bagpipes, I light it as I spray it out the back of the bagpipes.
This guy so
Really
believes
Weinstein concert.
he's the chosen one.
Yeah.
There's so many things that have happened that have just underlined for this guy that he is absolutely the chosen one. I guess bagpipes are what we're going to play at our church.
I am there. I am a shoo-in for like strong jaw paladin of the year. If you don't die.
Well, I'm the chosen one, so I get you're a paladin. You're the paladin of the year.
Okay. I mean,
I
I'm
think
not-
he's getting a bit ahead of himself there, my friend.
I am not quite the head of the church. I'm well respected. I'm well known.
It doesn't
I've-
matter because I'm the chosen one. So your whole church follows me now. So you are
Shall we
a
do this
paladin.
as a walk and talk?
This,
Well, yeah, I
this
would
is
assume,
more.
yeah.
Hold on. You are more like the chosen elect.
I'm assuming the three of us have just
Maybe.
walked away from these.
Yeah.
Just
You just abandoned them
I
in
mean,
their
he's great
absolute
with the
bullshit.
bagpipes, but we need to get to the mountain. I'm
Listen,
pretty sure Dudley
Cassandra,
is waiting for us.
they're just jealous. They don't know the way.
Oh,
They're
I
walking
understand. I understand. I know what these things
It's
are.
over this way. We're the only ones who saw the map.
I mean,
I don't know why we brought these
yeah.
two up.
I felt as small and worthless as they do now just a few hours ago. So I
I don't
understand
feel
how-
worthless in the eyes of the Dragon King Dudley.
It's okay. They'll adjust soon. They'll get there. Also, what do I
mean-
do if a dragon shows up? I'm fucked. I don't care. I don't care what honorific I've been given. I don't want to fight a dragon. Anyways, so you guys continue on. Now you are at a clearing where you can kind of see over, and you have a very, a very good idea as you've lowered yourself into this valley and you're making your way towards the mountain. There seems to be a road that goes straight up and then starts to zig back and forth. Otherwise than that, I mean, you could try other routes, but that does seem to be the most direct.
I mean,
Yeah.
direct path because
I mean,
we're
I'm
gonna
on a
get lost
horse.
otherwise.
I'm all right. Like,
Oh my god, it's a wild dog. It's a process from the forest. It
Duck
looks
Gale,
friendly.
look
Can
out.
I pet it?
No,
He has strong
you can't
jaw. I
really-
like him.
You're a
you-
cute boy.
As you all continue, you walk for a couple hours. There's a lot of dumb conversation, and it's starting to get
I
it's
resent
starting
that.
to get dark.
What are you calling dumb conversation?
And you can hear music, like little wafts of music coming from somewhere in front of you as the sun dips below the mountains. And
On a
darkness.
sliding scale of, Daffy singing to Monica's bagpipes, how good is the music?
Garbage.
You know what? Let's find out. Let's find out how good that.
I
music
like
is.
garbage. I was a kid in the 90s.
You know what? It's actually really good.
So it's close to Monica.
I mean, it's like
ska.
it's just as good as Monica was playing, but there's like a band. There's like five
There's
or
a
six
melody.
separate instruments coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, there's 5 separate instruments. There's the syncopated guitar, the bass, the
This is a
drums.
good day for
trumpet,
music in this
trombone.
valley.
Right.
The synthesizer, the keyboard.
Apparently, we're playing Disney
No,
D&D.
it's all like the starter instruments. It's
Disney
like
indie?
there's a dulcimer and there's a viol or whatever it is, and and there's a flute. Like it's all the instruments that's in the book.
Nothing with a dulcimer has ever been an 18.
I don't even know what
I
it
don't know
is.
if it's the same like up here as it is in the Underdark. But if this
It's that
was
one
happening in the
asshole
Underdark,
bongos.
then we would go and like lynch them and steal all their stuff and maybe eat them. Is that the same up here?
Oh, is that what we do now?
Well, to be honest, I've found that musicians don't tend to be that good at defending themselves.
As someone who got kicked out of the Underdark, I find it very hard to believe you did any lynching.
You lived in the Underdark.
I mean, I lost
Not
all
you,
my armor
him.
and stuff. I had
Oh
to
no, you got
improvise.
kicked out at the Underdark. Of course.
Yeah, by a lich.
Is it because you were eating people?
It could
Yeah,
have
I
been
didn't
that.
know.
You're not.
No,
I don't
that's
think
what
you're
we all-
supposed to eat people.
That's what everyone does in the Underdark. It's people.
If everyone
or, like,
jumped off a
moss.
cliff, would you jump off a cliff?
If I was hungry and there was food at the bottom of the cliff, then I'd jump off the cliff.
I mean,
I mean,
They
I
jumped-
can't say anything because you jumped down a well. and I
Up in a well.
I just jumped down a well.
Yeah.
True. Stupid question.
I almost
Um,
got shot in the head just because we were trying to eat squirrels. So I can understand doing things for hunger.
But you had a bow
rabbits.
pulled and you were going to shoot us. Admit it,
I
my
was
friend.
back. Well, I know. Hang on. Well, hang on. No, look.
Things
before-
are different now. I
First
understand.
of all,
but
that was before I found me, and second of all, I was just backing up a friend like you guys would have done. You guys would have had your friends back with a bow if he tried to rob a couple people by a well.
I can't argue. If I had met Dudley on different terms, I probably would have followed him to my death.
Yes, absolutely.
Because
Say- John,
Hang on,
because it was
which
John.
Dudley?
not the Dragon Lord.
No, the
The
one that
Dragon
got
King.
The,
He-
the well guy.
the well guy, yes. He
dead
was a
one.
false idol.
He is not well. He is now dead.
Dun-dun-dun.
He
Good one,
might
my
have
friend. Good one.
Badum.
I
That was
didn't
the
know you
sound he
played the
made
drums
when he
too.
fell
I
down
thought
the
you
well
just
and
played the
hit the
bagpipes.
water. He fell down the well with bump, bump, water.
Yeah.
So anyway, should we go and get these musicians and steal all their stuff?
I don't know
Take a
about that.
look at what it is, because in general, playing music loudly in the woods, bad call.
Or we've already got one slave. Sorry, what were you again?
You are-
I'm the chosen one, so I guess I'm your god.
Like indebted servant?
Oh, I don't know what that means, but if that means God, then yes.
Because we get like 5 more of those.
Then we have to do nothing.
He doesn't understand there's only one God. It's me.
Okay.
I turn around and he's like, I already talked to you about this. There's more than one God. There's multiple gods, and they can be friends. But if
I'm-
you start saying there's one
But
God,
I'm
Dudley would
the
have a
God.
problem with that.
But there's lots of gods, right? But I'm like the God. Like
No,
there's lots of
Cassandra, look. There's a
blades of
trial.
grass.
There's a
Cassandra.
trial.
Yeah.
Many chosen people will die. And that by rules, no longer chosen. But look, just Cassandra, sidebar for 1 second.
Wait, what have you signed up me for? What?
The chosen
Trial
one.
by combat? You didn't tell me about that. What the hell?
I did not say combat. Every paladin in the Church of Handsome finds a chosen one that they believe to be chosen,
Right.
and they then go through the Handsome Strongdraw trials. And if they are the chosen one, they complete the trials. If they do not, they get killed by fire.
So, okay. So a few seconds ago, when I said trial by combat, and you said no, and then proceeded to describe this, so this is worse. This is worse than trial by combat.
No. There is no fighting because you have small arms. There is like you run up wall really fast.
He got
you
very
push these-
strong arms. He
Yes.
hold bow all the time. Big, strong arms.
So like, is your like the entrance to your Messiah?
Think like
a ninja
American
warrior
Ninja.
complex?
Yeah,
Is that-
Ninja Warrior. Exactly that.
How do you pick who you worship?
It's somewhere between like America's Got Talent and that. Like,
Have you
it's
ever
like,
been to the Vatican? It's just a big ninja warrior complex.
You imagine.
there's a hamster
It's
wheel.
just a bunch of popes jumping around it. Trying to get... That's how
All
they
hanging
choose the next
off
pope.
Roman ruins, just little
Yeah, there's
zip wires and shit.
They have,
If you lose your hat on the way to the end, we kill you.
oh yeah, and there's a section
That's
where
what the black smoke is. They actually burn the corpses.
they sew their own hats at one point. There's like an embroidery section. It's a very well-rounded way to see who is chosen. I've gone back to Nan's accent again. I am slowly converting to Dudley.
So as you all continue having a series of conversations and debating whether or not you're going to kill these people, you come around a bend and the valley kind of opens up, and as the sun is setting and it's getting dark, you come across a small village, and they are have set up. There's lights and streamers and music, and they're clearly getting ready for a festival.
My friend, is this your festival?
I sure hope not, because I have not thought of more cannons to back up this festival.
So it is interesting because like a small child runs out in front of you, giggling, stops and waves, and has like this like badly like if they had like whatever ye old paper mache would be, right? But like I guess straw and mud, but they has like this,
goat feces and straw.
like has this like, but it looks like
Watland Daub mask.
it looks like this, like it's very crude. It's like very crudely done, but it's like a dude with a really strong jaw, and he's all kind of
It's
standing
Minecraft
there
Steve.
posing,
Minecraft
right?
Steve head.
Just a question. Before going into the town, I would like to do some disguise self and like use makeup. What would I roll for that? Is it sleight of hand or persuasion? Or
No, you would
Deception.
It's deception.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Deception. Where's that?
Right?
Oh,
Wouldn't
plus
it
one.
be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's actually.
Plus one.
I think I actually just roll with my proficiency, don't I?
Yeah,
If you
makes
have
sense, too.
proficiency in a disguise kit.
Yeah. So okay, it'll
Yes.
be +3.
Right.
Fuck yeah. All right. I want to look like a halfling again, and actually remember it this time. I get a nat 1. Perfect.
Wow.
Fits the original opening scene too. I like you guys look over and I'm just there, like I have a little like thing of like it just looks like white and like beige paint, and I'm just like slobbering it on my face, just like smashing it in.
It's
And I
bad.
take out
Big
another
red
little
cheeks.
container with like I take out another container with like with what looks like almost a blood colored red, and I just start like smooshing it into my cheeks and on my lips.
It looks less like a halfling and more like leoparcy. It's like
You got a
pretty much-
fake
yeah.
nose
How do I
but
look,
on
my
top
friends?
of your kobold
Yeah,
snout.
just like a pair of glasses and a big mustache. How do I look, my friends? I people tend to get me a bit wary around me and my kobold folk.
Oh
Do you
Jesus
think I'll
Christ!
fit in?
Yeah. Oh, that looks great.
I mean,
Okay,
people
thank you.
are usually nice to someone with deathly illness.
Yeah.
You look like many leper who come to cure from
I
handsome
look like a
Jogger.
leopard. No, I was trying to look like a halfling. Damn it!
Well, like if the halfling drowned, you know, and was there for a couple days.
Maybe
Yeah,
if I'm
you
sick,
nailed
halfling.
it.
If you skinned a
Nailed it.
halfling and pulled the skin over a dog like a costume,
Oh, right here in the podcast, your dog growling was
So
amazing.
I was like, get that fucking idea out of your head.
I'm not wearing a fucking halfling.
I'm not wearing.
Either
and I
that or
told
he's
you,
like-
I don't do shirts. I don't do costumes. I'm not wearing a fucking halfling.
It's
I like what-
that
I
or
like that
delicious. It's one of the
Squire,
other.
the squire summed it up. Shagan's heard of halflings, but he's never seen one. He's only seen dead halflings, baby.
Right? Yeah. It's a blooded dead halfling once. That's what they are. All
But
right,
this is
so-
exactly what they look like when I saw. Anyway, I don't think anyone would think I'm a kobold anyway. No.
You no longer look like a kobold, but you no longer look good.
Perfect.
Definitely not. So as you're walking up, I mean, there is like it's a town of maybe like there's a small cluster of homes and a bunch of outlying farms and some paddocks and fields. There's a large herd of sheep out to the east over on top of these hills, and just people with like long tables all set up in this central open area around a well, and they're just getting ready to have some sort of feast.
Deep do you reckon that well is?
You think it's got any magic guy in it?
Well.
Well,
Well.
oh, sorry.
Oh, we
Do you wanna
broke
try this
the
again?
No, we
dad.
broke
We
him.
got
That
a
was
dad
it.
joke. We got a dad joke. We broke
One
the
fucking
dad.
pun too much. It was
Yeah. He went mental. He murdered all the players in the show, and that was the end of the movie.
in the center of the main table where they're setting up all the food for like a big buffet, right? There's a carving out of just one solid block of wood, and it's a man with a big chin, big gorgeous chin, holding a rapier aloft as he stands on a carved wave, and a ship rises up under, underneath him that's clearly sinking in this wave, but he's still standing on the very top of it, just as the water begins to swallow them whole defiantly.
I love where you're going with this.
With candles around him and offerings have been made, and that's what you see before you.
All right, Daffy, the wall responded to the fire, so do you want to lower me down into this well, and I'll check if this one's magic too?
The well is it's in the center of all this activity. So if you were to walk up and just start lowering yourself into their well, they may go, "Hi, who are you? And why are you in our well?"
You motherfuckers.
No, you can do it. I'm just saying that, it's not like you can't just walk into a town and just lower yourself into their well. They're going to
but you have to have a plan going in there. You can't walk into a town and then decide to put yourself in a well. You have to walk into the town knowing you're going in a well.
You have to know what's up. Look, if you've got a clipboard and a cup of coffee, no one's going to question you. Just walk into the well.
We need a distraction. That funny statue with the big chin, I reckon if we burn that down, people would get really distracted pretty
We are
fast.
not burning any chins on my watch.
Well, no, we start the fire at the ankles.
I'll walk up towards one of the villages and be like, "Oh, excuse me, my friend. What is this celebration for? It looks fantastic."
Which one are you talking to? I'm sorry, that was me, right?
I'm
I'm sorry.
Any villager there.
You guys engaged with plot and it threw me off. So you shout this out loud. You shout this out loud, and this one kid in a mask stops. And he pulls up. He's like, "Hey, mister, what you want to know?"
What's going on here? This looks like a great fun festival.
Oh,
Do you have any horse?
Do we have any horse? Well, yeah, we got horses, mister. But yeah, there's a festival. You can just come and why don't you come and enjoy? Come on.
What's the festival for?
Well, the festival's for the Pirate King.
The Pirate King. Ooh,
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Well, years and years ago, mister, there was a Pirate King here. And if you go over the hill, there's all these little coastal inlet. Well, the kid's not going to say coastal inlets. He's 7. There's all these caves where the water goes in, right?
All these finely formed fjords, V-shaped fjords, after years of erosion.
Honestly, it's caused by an oxbow lake, right?
Perhaps I could give you a tour, good sir, says the child.
Okay.
He's a 47-year-old dwarf, really.
There's all these old caves that I'm not supposed to go into, but I sometimes sneak in with my friends, and they're really scary that they go so deep. And apparently, some time ago, the Pirate King sailed straight into those mountains.
Oh, he shouldn't sail into the mountains. That's rock. He goes on a boat. That's some water.
Well, they got holes, mister. That's what a cave is.
Oh, very, very cool.
It's okay. I didn't know at first, too. Sometimes you gotta learn things, just like my mom tells me.
I'm just an innocent halfling. I don't know what's going on.
I'm just a 7-year-old kid talking to 4 weirdos. But listen, so he sailed his ship right into the cave, and apparently there's a big treasure down there. We've been searching for it ever since. But they say on this night, the night of the Pirate King, at midnight, when the moon's fullest, a secret door opens to the Pirate King's treasure.
I read a book once called The Hobbit, and it had something very similar to that. Yes, but
well, I don't know how to read because it's like the 11th century, and I'm a 7-year-old kid from a village, so I don't know but sure, mister, tell me about your books.
I've never been to the village, but I've been around, and I've been to a town that has a library card. Maybe I can get one to come here and educate your village.
Well, library
I was
card?
once in a show and it said, "Don't break the fourth wall, you idiot." Does seems applicable.
I mean, that sounds. I mean, if someone wanted to teach me how to read a book, that would be great. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Thanks, mister.
Amazing. No problem.
Yeah. Hey,
Is this what a scholarship is?
He is not a scholar.
What's your name?
What is my Billy? My name is Billy. Yeah.
Hey, Billy.
Yeah.
Billy the Kid, right?
Billy the Kid. Yeah, that's what they call it. Wow. You guys are smart.
Say, I was just wondering, right, about your well.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it deep?
Oh well, it's kind of deep. Yeah, I mean, like it's a well, and
It's a special well, 10 feet deep.
Yeah, when you're kind of on a hillside, like we are, on a mountain, you got to go pretty deep because there's little pockets of water down there. So it's about 100 feet, I guess. Yeah.
You ever been down there, kid?
That sounds perfect.
And like
It's really
Billy
creepy.
looks around. and
Been
he's
there,
like,
kid.
Billy has a thesis in geography. He knows coastal erosion. He knows wells, aquifers. He's got it all.
you gotta keep your voice down. But yeah, like my friend Reginald and I, like last summer, like we called down there and like I don't know, we just kind of like looked around and I brought a little teeny torch and it's like it's weird because like it's bigger down there than it is up here, and there's all these like carvings and stuff down there. It's
Entire
crazy.
time, just Daphne, just
Yeah, so it's pretty neat down there, mister. Lady, I'm sorry.
No, I know you're right. I have a quite an effeminate name, but it's actually Daffy Yor. It's like it'd be Daffy Yor if it was a girl.
Yeah.
Just live yourself. Don't worry about it, Daff. They don't mind.
I don't judge. I was raised by very open-minded people.
I can tell. It's almost like you've got a giant glowing like exclamation mark above your head. You're just like the best.
Oh, I wish. That'd be neat.
What's an exclamation mark? How would you know what an exclamation mark is? You can't read.
That's right. I
do you
can't
mean?
read,
I
but it
can
was a
read.
glowing thing above my head that was like just floating there. So whatever that was going to be cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, I look forward to the gif of Joe doing that hand gesture above his head again.
That's
Don't do it again.
no, me too.
Clip it.
No,
Oh
no.
God.
So that's what you are told by this young boy, who then goes running off to play with his friends.
What a knowledgeable young kid.
He was
gonna
great,
get in
wasn't
that
he?
well.
Or we could go over the mountain and look in those caves.
I am very impressed that he managed to get around the loophole of sailing to a mountain by the coast. He really tied that knot up real well.
Well, this mountain is on the coast. We can see the water over there.
Yeah, we
The
can always see the
money.
water.
I hear that a mountain formed from a volcano. It could have been a volcano that was in the water and erupted and came out of the. And he proceeds to explain how volcanoes can be made in the water. Anyway, go on, Monica.
What?
I have a week to wait until the trial of the handsome Hoff. I will be training Cassandra over here by the statue while you decide what we do next, because
Monica, that man by the fire that they're worshipping is very handsome. You should find out if it's any kind of relation to maybe a subsection of your religion.
he is. There's many subsections. We do not talk about them. They are bad people. There is only one.
Do you think
you
this
can
is
give
like a
us-
subsection of your religion? Because that guy's got a big chin. Because this might be
Big
almost like a
chin.
blasphemy. Do you not reckon?
If you
Maybe-
can get a good sermon going to explain the error of their ways, worshiping this false chin, then
There is no false chins. There is only strong chins. He is a strong chin. We like him.
But what
Well,
if he's a
fucking-
false idol, like Dudley
I'm
back
confused
there
too.
that we met?
I am trying my best for someone else to take the plot, but I will run with it now. I'll just go back to Ryan's voice.
listen, if
You
you can
fucks. You
Listen.
fucks.
just get their goddamn attention, and then we can go down the well and find the magic moon door.
Is there an actual moon door down here, or are we just fucking going to a well?
There's a,
Find out.
there's a big shout about 50 feet away as a band takes a little stand, and people run up and start doing this like weird line dance where like all the women are on this side, all the guys are on this side, and there's like a clap and da 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 da, turn,
So-
clap, clap, da 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 da, turn, clap, clap, hop in the center, slap, slap, hop
And then they all
on the
start
center,
going.
that kind of
I
thing.
can
you know what I
only
mean?
imagine to have that much rhythm and fucking
I
dance
am
moves as a straight white guy.
I am describing an Armenian line dance. I have done it like 20 weddings, like just step by step is what I'm doing right
Now
now.
we can do the
Yeah.
Siege of Venice.
Oh yeah, there we go. We'll
So-
just
okay,
stand
so
around and
That
sing a song
pulls
solemnly.
most of the adults over to that area and leaves you guys a little bit more open
So-
near the well.
Monica is going to
Join
try
in.
to aid this distraction, go over and see, like, so there's got this weird surfing, sinking pirate statue, which I can't tell if it's cool or terrifying.
Sure. Yeah.
Does it have like a name or a little description, like a little, hey, here lies dumbass McBeardface who
It absolutely does have a name. And number 4, Shagan. What is it? What is it, Niall? What is the guy's name?
Damn it, Squidmar the threatening,
Captain Squidmar the what?
threatening.
Threatening.
Yes, Captain Squidmar the Threatening.
I find out these games need to get real literal, like just fuck it, the first 3 words. Okay, so I am going to tear off some of my vestments as a paladin,
Right.
and like with some like really crappy just pins and bits and pieces I have in my bag, fashion a tricorn hat, stick it on my strong-chinned friend Cassandra, and go, my friend. No, that's not his accent. I can't
No.
not go, my friends.
That is not the accent. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for the hat.
Look, folks, this man is a distant relative of. He is one of the threatening clan. He does not look threatening, but
Yeah.
he is from a distant relative. This is Dave Marr. He is come to learn about his family history. Can you tell us? And like try to draw the crowd, I don't know, in around like a campfire or like a central square area.
So you're trying to
And
draw
make
the
a
crowd.
make
Are
a
you trying
big
to draw their
deal of
attention
him.
back to the well?
No, away from the well, around.
Well, they had
Test
all
Drive,
like walked away from the well to go do
fuck it,
their
okay,
dance.
so well then.
So if like anything you're going to do is going to draw
He's
their
talking to
attention
himself.
back towards the well.
Okay, fuck you guys. I've done my part. You're trying to run the clock then. That's all I got.
Oh no, you made a hat for me. That was a nice way to spend your action. So does anyone else want to do anything?
I'm gonna go down the
my
well.
investments are ruined.
You're going to go straight down the well. Okay,
We're gonna sneak down the well.
This is a larger well. It is a full-size bucket. It's a thick, hardy rope, and it as it goes back down. There's a lock on it that ka-thunk, ka-thunk, ka-thunk. You can press that open and spin it faster, or you can lower it slowly.
Right.
It's a
Gale,
full bucket. 2 men.
let's not go down the same issue we had last time. I'll turn the handle and you
Yeah.
go down the well. Maybe light
That's
a torch
probably
first.
a better route for it.
Let's do that. And then if he's in trouble, I'll come down and help you.
And it's
Okay.
easy too, because again, it just goes thunk, thunk, thunk. So it keeps locking in place. So it's very easy to get Gale down there. And Gale, you're just being lowered down a well?
Yep.
Okay, it gets dark with about halfway down. It's wider. You can't touch the edges, so it's about 10 feet wide.
Once we're far enough down that I'm like, okay, probably by now, I'm just gonna light a torch up.
Okay, so you lower, and then eventually just, and you just hear like you just hit that last rung, and you feel the bucket hit the edge of the water, and you light that torch, and you are in the same type of room. And as you light it, the bucket all around you erupts into flame. Doesn't harm you, doesn't feel warm, just kind of dances all around you as you look on this scene of battle as all these armies are descending on this one tall ship.
Is this basically the same mural that we saw
the
before?
same,
We
just
got
larger.
any?
Basically, same exact thing, just larger. And below you, it's a map, but the map has shifted. It's no longer of where you are. It's from some far off land and shows an island that you've never seen before.
Do you see anything down there?
Same thing. Got a map to an island though.
Oof, that's a bit of a disappointment. All right,
Yeah.
do you want to stay down there, or do you want me to try and pull you back up?
No, I don't think there's anything else down here. We should probably get back to the.
As you're looking around, roll me an investigation.
I do
There's
have
no
a
way that's
plus
good
one
for you.
intelligence.
Oh, well, okay, come on.
Okay. And I do not have the skill.
Ooh, look at
No one
that.
has any faith in me.
All right.
I have
So-
faith in you, my friend.
As you kind of turn, like, well, it's just the same thing, and you go to reach up for the for the rope of the bucket. The flame just kind of like dances along the edge of the stone beneath you, and it just catches this text as it does that's carved into this stone, and the text says,
One ring to rule them. One ring to bind them.
yes, and you're all
One
dead.
well to
Yeah.
rule them all.
One well to find them. Yeah.
How many languages do you speak? How many languages does Gale speak?
Gale speaks common and
Probably the most
draconic.
obscure shit.
Perfect.
Speak Draconic? Do you know Dudley?
I didn't fucking pick anything. I just pressed the magic button and it goes.
So,
It could.
so along this text, it says, in Draconic, and it catches you off guard because you weren't expecting to see it down here, but in Draconic, in a circle on the floor in like inch-high letters carved into the stone, it says, Glee for 3, but 4 UB.
Say that again.
Glee
for 3.
For 3, but 4 UB.
Well, we're gonna have to murder Daphne.
There's
We don't know his name. He's getting offed.
as you're
No, he
watching
already gave
that,
his name.
there's more words written into this brazier. So where the bucket is sitting now, there is this translucent, like holographic shimmer all around it of this big stone pillar and this flame erupting from where the top of the bucket is. And etched all around the side, it says that basically it tells a story about those who would seek treasure, those who would seek answers, those who would seek what they desire. And in order to get it, you have to give up things to the fire. And it says that you have to give up something you love, something you fear, and something you cherish.
Cassandra's all 3.
Definitely 2 of the 3 for me. I was just thinking the exact same thing. We all probably thought the same thing.
But
Oh no.
All
3
right.
for 3, but 4 UB.
That,
I guess
that
whatever.
TikTok meme. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Stop
no,
it.
no, no.
Stop.
Cassandra walks up to you all at the well and has got like wine and food and cheeses and starts laying out plates on a little table for you all. I figured after a long walk, everyone would be hungry, so I got us food.
Is there any horse there, my
they're-
friend?
They're nice.
Yeah, I don't think they have. I don't think a lot of people outside of where you live kind of eat horse. However, there is cheese and a variety of salamis.
I've been to a place called Tesco before. They put horse in their meat.
Also,
Very good.
France. I've been
sounds
to a
like a
place called
bad
France.
place,
They
man.
quite like horse.
That
It's not that bad
sounds
if you try it.
racist.
That is not racist. It's actually true. It is not
sure
that
they
bad
eat
if you
horse,
try
yeah.
it. It is quite nice and very efficient.
I'm
I've
sure it's
heard a
fine. The
Joke
way that
before.
I live
Who's
is like,
taking the horse to France?
It is their fast food. You get it because they race. I made a joke. Eh, ha ha ha.
I limit myself to the animals. I'm not going to stop eating meat, but I'm only going to eat the animals I've already eaten. Like that's kind of.
Oh, but horses are assholes. Like they're really assholes.
They are not. They're
I've been
lovely.
attacked by multiple horses in my life.
So stuck
Are
up.
you trying to eat them at this?
Anyway, I will.
No. The first one, I hit him with the fork
Shagan-
and he was not happy and he just was an
Shagan-
asshole after that.
Shagan is just like munching away at like all the food. He is starved.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Help.
Yeah, this is delicious.
You know, I saw a fruit plate too. Do you want me to? Oh no! Wait, Gail's in the well. Gosh, you guys sure like going in wells. Oh, Gail, you okay?
I mean, I just like some cheese.
Oh yeah.
Daphne,
Okay. Wait.
don't
Hang
you
on.
what do you
Make the
think?
takeout order.
And like just takes like a wheel of like brie, I don't know, and looks down the wells like, hang on, I'm chucking one down, and just
No, I
chucks.
just
No, wait.
I would like you to roll athletics.
This is a well-to-do town. They're giving out wheels of.
Oh, well to do town.
Hey! I didn't mean that one. Something was good.
Well.
Oh my, that's gonna be the name of the
Holes in the
episode.
ground. Well,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
20.
what's just about those.
One
oh,
hand.
He
one
catches
just
it in his
thunk.
mouth.
One hand, you fucking one hand this wheel of brie and perfectly catch it, and then in the other hand catch the 6 crackers he dropped that pile in your hand perfectly, and you've got all
He's
the
like
shit you
that
need
with his
for-
hand, just like moving it
Yeah,
back and forth,
exactly.
attaching each one of them.
You're good to go.
I'm just eating the brie down here. I mean, this is actually pretty okay.
That's what you all are. They're on their 3rd line dance now. They're doing the thing where they like do this,
So we,
you know.
Honestly,
And then
should
go
we
on
just
their
go
knees.
and check out those pirate caves? Because I feel that this place is a bit of a sort of, another cul-de-sac.
I feel like it's a bit of a distraction, and also I don't
know. I mean, we could just sacrifice something we love and cherish and fear.
I mean,
I
Cassandra
mean,
just
that
threw
message
some
is still
cheese
at the
down
bottom
the
of the fucking well.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I
we
believe
know
that you
it's
had
already.
shouted. I believe you had shouted that up. I am sorry. Yes, let us go to the pirate well because I have
Well,
not learned.
First, we should bring up our friend Gale. I'd like to try to like start levering the crank to bring him up. At
Oh,
least.
sure, absolutely. So, do you step into the
Yeah,
holographic
the
flaming
moment it
bucket?
starts like going up, I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, jumps
Right.
in.
and easily are able to raise Gale back up. And as you do, the flame goes out in the bucket, the carvings fade, this hum you didn't realize you were hearing, like a hum of energy, fades, and you are brought back up to the surface.
It's another magic well.
What did you see, my friend?
Same map, more or less, but I think we have to kill Monica.
Monica. Why Monica? Monica's our friend.
I don't know. It said we needed to be 3 people, and we're 4 people. So like,
We're actually 5. We've got Cassandra here too.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Is like Monica's sort of a twofer. If we don't got Monica, we don't need Cassandra.
I like my
Oh.
odds. I have seen my character sheet, so come at me, bro.
I see we found the.
It feels like there's some tension in the group.
I don't really know.
Upsetting. Yeah.
Monica is feeling very loose and ready to punch some loose. And also picking up Ned's accent again.
Dear God.
It's very hard not to pick up your accent.
There was some other stuff about sacrificing stuff you're afraid of and that you love, and then something. I'm pretty sure that's how we get to the magic from the handsome man.
Oh, he is a very handsome man.
I don't really know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just did my first year with the wizard stuff. I transferred out of the military program. I don't really. I'm still a little loose on all of it.
You know what? Like, Dudley is all about accepting your fears and embracing imagination. Maybe if we imagine that we can change the way this works, we can get what we want.
Dudley sounds awful like a dinosaur that was purple, who was all about love and stuff that I used to hear about when I was a kid.
Oh, that sounds
I'm
amazing.
pretty sure Dudley was a orange dragon, very similar to this dinosaur you speak of, but
pretty
all
sure-
about imagination and friendship.
I
I'm
love
sure
you,
Dudley was
you
a
love me.
green
happy
dragon.
Was he green?
family.
I thought he was orange. My bad. I'm
He
thinking of
was,
Dragonite.
he was green.
I'm ready to imagine some stuff.
Dragonite.
You know what? Actually, guys, as your new spiritual leader, I kind of wish Shagan over here. I think imagining our future is all we need to do. We just need to think about things, and then they happen.
Okay,
Just
well,
like I became a
think we should
messiah
think
today.
about going to the third magic well that's definitely in the mountain.
I agree
Okay.
with Gale.
There's
Well,
also
then-
a map to an island, but we don't got a boat, so I feel like
Yeah,
that's fucking stupid.
Maybe we find the boat in the cave.
Yeah, and then we can worry about the map
go.
of the island.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, that makes sense because I can't kill my fear. Like cold water is really hard to kill.
Well, if we go to the cave, like I was talking to some people, like we can go to the caves, but the caves they were talking about, it's like you got to go over the mountain and then all the way down to the shore and then back in through the cave. So like they were saying maybe a week.
No, but the
Okay,
moon's-
Cassandra, it's okay. I know a spell. It's called montage. It's real good.
Yes, that was good too. Right.
No, I'm not sure where we're going. I just wanted to make a joke.
Maybe we can find a shop and borrow a spell scroll if we can find one of teleportation.
Hold on. Okay.
I also
Look.
kind of like your idea of praying at the well. That seemed like a
Gail.
good idea.
Gail,
Who
what exactly?
wants to pray at the well? Who said this?
I thought we prayed at the well. Why you mean to me? Jeez.
Well,
I'm
we
sorry.
have two clerics, a chosen one, and a paladin. So
That's what I'm
surely
saying.
one of us knows a prayer.
Just do a church.
I am back to Niall's accent again. God damn it, Niall.
So, do you reckon we can activate this pirate treasure thing from here? I thought we had to go all the way over the mountains and into some cave. But if
Well,
we do
maybe
it here, that would save a lot of time.
They're
Cassandra
worshiping him,
begins,
so maybe there's
goes
something
over
here.
to pray at the well. So
Thank
Cassandra
God.
begins,
Thank God, Aram.
"Oh, yeah.
Aram has not been to prayer in a long time. Goes over and goes.
Cassandra's making up her own
Have you
shit.
watched
like,
Star Trek?
"Oh."
You have much
Cassandra's just like,
lean a little further into
What's
the well.
happening?
Cassandra
What's happening
sounds
in
like
the
a
well,
very,
though?
very loud sim right now, just like making up their own shit. you know?
Hey!
They become a dust cloud as they fight with the well.
Yeah. Everything gets blurred. What are they?
As they have
Cassandra,
sex
what
at
are you
the well.
doing?
Why do you do that well?
Anyway, yeah, I'll go over and join Cassandra and start following her bear
Sure.
lead.
Okay, yeah.
Are we doing the Macarena?
Yes, that's basically what it is.
We're all doing
That's-
different prayers.
Yes, everyone's doing a,
It's the well.
Yeah, right. Goes on for a
Hour.
bit, and then Cassandra just like and stops and lowers his hands, and then like grips the edge of the well and looks down, and as he does, there's a glow, there's a flame, there's a fire, like if there was a pit now beneath you, and just kind of hangs his head low for a sec. He's like, "Oh, I see.
Cassandra, what's going on?
Something you value, something you fear, something you love."
Oh, I start backing up. I think Cassandra's going crazy, guys.
You know what, Shagan? This past day has been pretty amazing,
I am going to use charge.
and I know what I have to do.
Yeah,
And-
I use my charger feet, and I
Yeah.
run at Cassandra and push him down the well.
Oh, right. So he's gonna jump. He's gonna jump. Like, you're not giving him a chance to change his mind.
So Cassandra was getting ready to, like, open arms, getting ready to jump in, to sacrifice themselves so that your path could be open. As they're doing that, you charge
You're
in.
like, fuck it.
And Shagan, I just wanted to tell you, I love you, the boof, and just clock him, just right in the back, and goes tumbling, screaming down into this pit of fire as a jet erupts all around you and just like illuminates the sky for a moment, and then gets sucked back down. And there's just darkness, and then a glow from beneath you, a glittery, treasury glow.
Which one of you puny people was fearing our beloved Cassandra?
He was going to throw me into the well. He scared me.
Oh, okay.
Dudley says, when you fear, you attack. You do not strike first, strike hard, no mercy, is what Dudley says.
Wow. Is Dudley Cobra Khan?
Yeah, I was going to say, and if that fails, you sweep. That fails,
Dudley-
you sweep the leg.
Dudley Lawrence is his name.
Oh, let's.
So everything just kind of calms back down, and there's just this like silvery and gold, glittery glow now in the well beneath you.
And no one is paying attention to us still because we're sneaky.
Yeah, and
Hey, everybody!
with your explosions of well fire, but you know they're drunk and having a party.
As an Irishman, I resent that. We recognize stuff when we're drunk. We
That's
think over
usually-
obnoxiously ask, "Hey, can I get a selfie with that?"
Yes,
Usually
if you
it's
had
like,
seen the well of fire,
"Hey!"
you'd have been looking for things to toss and to burn. Yes, I know.
When
You
we
would've
drop
known.
someone into a well and they burn up, yeah, exactly like Niall says. You cheer like someone dropped a glass. Hooray!
Anyway, well burst into flame.
Do you reckon
Everybody
we go
just
down
kinda
the well,
leans
or do you
over
end
the
up-
well?
we'll
I
end up,
believe
like-
that this well is perfectly safe and will not burn up anyone else. I think you should jump in, Daffy.
Yeah.
Well,
that's-
Daffy, you have done it every other. Well,
And I
guess.
love you, Daffy, because I said your name right. Clearly.
And what am I?
Enthusiastic. You are enthusiastic.
I don't really see anything. Like I can see the shine, but I don't see
Oh, look.
stuff.
It's like it's their first time seeing some magic divine shit. And at this point, I guess my character, I can't think of the name of Monica, will cannonballish it? Why not?
Just gonna leap in.
Why not?
It's 100
I've
feet
heard-
down to the surface of the water, and it killed the last guy that did that.
I said there was a glowingness at the bottom. There's a glow.
There's a glow. I said it was glowing with
know
silver
what?
and gold.
Let him roll his goddamn
Monica-
deck.
yeah,
Save and
Monica
you kill him
made-
if you
Yeah,
got
go.
him.
Monica
Just
made a
fucking
choice.
go. Yeah. Monica made a choice. You're absolutely right. Take a jump.
Can I give
Go
him a
ahead.
push?
Yeah. You want to push him too?
Oh, so Joe's helping.
Also,
That's
Cassandra
an
just got
advantage, right?
pushed down the well and died.
In all fairness, you didn't see like a glowing mattress. You saw a silver and gold like shimmer. You haven't looked down yet to know what's in there. Just to be fair. Okay.
Yeah, but
I mean,
he's
I'm
familiar
a
with the
woman. I'm a
tales.
woman of God. Leap of faith means a thing to me.
All right.
As
Go
she
ahead.
jumps, I'll turn
Yeah.
to Gail and go, we only need to be free, right? That was what you said. 4 isn't what
This
we
is
need.
actually working out really well for us.
As Monica goes plummeting down. Yeah.
So as
Yeah.
Monica runs and like
Monica,
jumps
no!
into, as Monica runs and jumps into the well, she knows the 10-foot wide well, right? She can see that from the top.
10 foot wide, 100 feet deep. That's what you
Takes
know.
out one of her javelins and like pushes her javelin out to one side and tries to like push her feet back into the other thing and try and slide down.
Okay.
I don't know what that would be.
I would like
Strength,
you to roll
athletics.
athletics first and then strength to hold on, I think. So
Javelin
let's see if
break
you're
followed by
successful.
Monica's
Oh,
back.
it sounds pretty acrobatic to me.
Yeah, let's start with that.
I forgot Monica has the dumbest rolls ever. So
Cool. So we're going with athletics or acrobatics? This is I missed.
Whichever one's higher, I'm fine with.
Thank God. +5 for acrobatics. I rolled a 13.
That is enough to wedge that spear in there and slow you down. So you're like feather falling, but you're still falling.
Guys, it's not that bad. It's just a well. It mightn't be magic after all. As I'm sliding down. What do I see below me? Do I see anything weird?
You're sliding down, and it's hard to make out until you're getting close to the bottom and you realize the floor is gone from wherever you are, and you have 1 round now to react before you just fall into openness.
So we should also jump down?
Down.
Hang on, let's see what happens.
Just so you know, Daphne disappears to get like real deep under the place and real dark.
And you just fall into this open, and then you guys hear a splish.
I heard a splash.
The tribute them hold up like 8.9, 9.5, 3 points, you know.
That's pretty high for a 13.
Shaken
Couple of 6s.
picks up a rock.
1 7.
Shaken picks up a rock and drops it down and is like,
Ow!
So a rock is dropped, and you just hear it fall. You know, it's like,
does a rock make that noise? And you just rock makes?
and then splish, little teeny splish. Yeah,
Sounds pretty deep, my friends. Was it that deep when you jumped down? When you
I
were
definitely is deeper than when
You
you
know
were
what?
down there.
Why don't we all just get in the bucket and go down?
Yeah.
Do I
That's
need to like
doable.
sacrifice something that I'm scared of and that I love and that I'm cherished? Because I could push the horse down there because I quite like her, but she's scary. Like, bloody-
But quite
look at the
frankly,
size
I
of
was
her.
afraid of.
I've seen your
Monica,
horse. I don't
she's-
think it would fit down as well.
She's 10 foot well. It's massive.
I know, but the horse is even bigger, I think.
I'm gonna just go down the well, guys. Come
Yeah, I'm gonna get into the bucket with Gale.
It's again relatively easy. It's set up to be safe. So you all managed to get to the bottom, to the end of the well, and you are now looking down into a giant cavern, wherever the bottom of this well is has given way, and there is a huge cavern beneath you. You can hear this echoey song sung almost ghostly and translucent all around you, and about another 100 feet down, sitting in shallow water, is Monica, looking no
Singing.
worse for the well. No, once you passed the well, a feather fall spell actually took you over, and you just floated into the shallow water underneath you, and then in the center of this huge underground cavern filled with water is a glittering gold and emerald pirate ship, clearly rotting, clearly been here for a while, but still quite impressive.
Shagan jumps out down to the water. Does the Featherfell spell?
Yeah, so
For the
you
vault.
just, as soon as you step off, you just kind of float down and then hit. It's still a little
Shagan
fast.
casts
Like if you,
shape water to freeze the water underneath him, so he doesn't like go into the water and get wet.
oh, okay, nice. So you just like make little ice blocks for your feet as you align.
just like land.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh,
Classic.
very nice. You know, dragons like caverns. This totally could be down here. Totally could have something to do with this.
Ooh, this looks pretty special. Like, I think that's the pirate ship that was in the story.
Does it look familiar to the treasure that I saw?
It is. It's the carvings, the ornateness
The
of
vision.
it, the colors that were used. Yeah, this does seem familiar.
Well, come on, my friends. There's a
Let's go.
spell that will
Yeah.
stop you.
Just
Let's
kind of
go.
dangle down off the edge of the thing,
Yeah.
so I'm as low as possible. Drop.
Yeah, and then it just instantly takes you over, and you just glide down.
Well, should we approach the ship? I think.
Yeah.
I think what we've.
Why took you so long, guys?
Well, we weren't sure about jumping like you. We came down to the bucket a bit safer.
Two of you claim to be people of faith. I don't believe it.
I'm sorry, but my dragon god has never told me to jump down a well blindly.
I was just waiting to make sure that we didn't get another fireball out of the well.
You are a stupid lay person. I don't believe. I have no shame in
Monica, we
jumping.
thought we were friends. You're being so mean now.
Sorry, I was just looking after my well-being.
Well-being. I get it. Good one.
Negative
Who has
XP.
beans?
Negative XP.
Should we approach the ship? Okay, we won't then. We'll just stand here for a
We're
while.
just going. Let's go with the boat.
I don't like chips.
Shallow water all the way up to it. The water never gets deeper than about a foot. It's crystal clear to the bottom of it. There's enough light coming in somehow from the well to just bathe this whole chamber in very dim light. You can see little white cave fish and other blind, pure white creatures swimming around in the water all around you as you make your way to this ship, which is perched up on rocks and basically hefted into the air, but there's a big hole straight through its hull directly in front of you.
Can I do a perception check to see if I hear anything moving inside or
Sure.
around?
Absolutely, you can.
That was a 9 plus 1, so a 10.
So as you're walking, like, you'll occasionally hear something echo in the distance, or something splash in the water towards the edge, but nothing you can really make out.
And we're walking through what, like a foot of water?
About a foot of water with a really rocky, uneven bottom. So sometimes you're just walking on rocks, and sometimes you're stepping down into a shallow, rocky pool.
Shagan is using the shape water cantrip every step to like make another little pillar of ice pop up that he steps on.
So you're just walking level ground the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at this stage, I'm probably like maybe up to like the shoulder of the human characters. Like, is Daphne just like head above water, or no, like maybe like up to his waist at least?
Yeah, he's like just poking up. I don't really like this. I got a bad feeling about this. There's something in the water. I keep on hearing like a splish splash, and it's not us.
Sure, it's harmless. I don't think we've been led here by the man with the big chin, and I think we should be okay.
Maybe
wants
it
us-
is Cassandra. Maybe they're not dead. Maybe we should save them.
I think Cassandra sacrificed themselves. Maybe not
that-
sacrifice, but they were going to sacrifice us.
Oh, yeah.
And the
No, they
sacrifice
were
has
the
to be
Type
They-
of sacrifice, getting pushed.
I have
Yeah.
never met a chosen one that had not had to sacrifice themselves for the end of their story, so that would make sense.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Can I look around and see if I see anything?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Just for anything that might be disturbing. Any ripples in the water, if I can see.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Roll me a perception.
Perception. Am I good at that? I am +1. That's
We're
okay.
gonna find out.
Yeah. Oh, that rolled 17 + 1, 18.
Yeah. So as you're walking up towards the ship, again, it's very dim light here. It's hard to make anything out, but something rises, something large rises from behind the ship, and then slips back down, and you hear a loud splash from behind the ship.
Okay, my friends, there's something big behind the boat. I could see it from this side. We either need to move fast or get into shallow water. I don't know.
Quick,
This is
quick,
pretty
run,
into the boat.
quick. Let's get on a boat. Let's get on a boat.
Do you
Okay.
run? All right.
I
You
use
are,
shape water to make a little wave underneath me, and I kind of like surf on a sheet of ice towards the boat.
so you are
Alright.
perfect. The rest of you are running across uneven ground or broken ground, whatever the heck that term is.
Can Monica like calmly just like
Difficult
walk?
terrain.
Difficult
Walk, yeah.
terrain, thank you.
Can Monica calmly walk after them, but like cast the spell of speak with animals?
Sure.
And just start like talking, going like, "Hello, my friend. We're just here to investigate the pirate ship. Who are you?"
So
because-
you're talking in speak animals, assuming this thing is an animal, right?
So yeah, because spell does. Oh, okay, that's the problem. Well, beasts. Is it a beast?
Yeah. So you don't hear
'Cause
anything
it says-
back
Communicate with beasts.
You don't hear a response back from that creature, but like all around you, these little teeny cavefish are like, the light, the fucking light, the light, or just like flipping out all around you. But nothing back from this creature.
Monica realizes nothing's replying, and then now time to roll.
Then Monica
Actuna
jumps
as
once and
actors.
lands on the boat.
All right, so you all just kind of like sprint into this
Spreads her
hole
wings out.
and run into the side of the ship, and you hear a louder splash and something rub against the hull, and you hear wood creak, and you swear you felt the ship sway ever so slightly, and then again a splash, and then silence, and you're inside this dark, dank, broken hull of the ship.
Gun drawn, just
Repairing it furiously.
Do any of you have a light source?
I've got dark vision, I think.
Okay,
Yeah, I've
so
got dark vision.
I'm
those
gonna
of
light
you-
a candle.
Okay, so those of you with dark vision swing around as a candle is lit, just filling this room with a soft glow, and there's a glitter all around you, and you quickly realize it's gold. There are gold coins here, thousands of them, in this broken open hold.
Oh my God, we are surrounded by treasure. Dudley has led me to great riches. Oh my God. I'll run over and start looking at them like, just like, almost like Scrooge McDuck diving into the pool of gold.
Right, well, you're dead. No, but you pick up, like, you grab
You
grab
splat
a
on gold
handful
coins. It's
of
metal.
these coins, and they're old and rough. They're clearly a couple centuries old, and on the back of them is this hammered shape of an island.
Hey, Gail, my friend. Here, you mentioned an island. Look at this. And I throw the coin.
is that track? Is that the same, like, island? Same shape?
Looks the same.
I guess it's from.
This is the Magic Well Island.
So are we on the island, or did these treasure come from the island?
I'm gonna guess the second one.
Oh, but if we got this here, imagine what we could get if we find the island.
I don't know. Maybe it's just like, stamped by the king of the island or whatever. Like, I think this is the treasure. I think we've got
We've got a lot of treasure. We did pretty
Maybe
good.
the handsome pirate stole the treasure from the island.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a whumph, and you all rock to the side as the ship rolls a good 10 degrees over, and you all scramble to get out of the water as it floods into the hole and seals off the entrance as it comes to a stop. And now you're just in pitch darkness with water up to your waist.
My candle.
Hang
Roll
on, it's all right. I
dexterity.
can see.
Roll
Roll
dexterity.
dexterity.
See if
I
you're
have
able to keep
super
the candle
dexterity.
above water. Yeah.
I keep my candle My candle says lighting underwater. That's how good my dex is. Roll, goddammit, roll 20. Come on. Ooh, there we go. 18. 13 plus 5.
Yeah, you're able to just keep it above water. Yeah. Couple drops of wax splatter around you,
Are there any exits from here? Like, if you like in the sort of
Seeing as you
life
still
in.
have a source of light, yeah, there's like a half-eaten away staircase that seems to go up towards the deck.
There's LED lights that change colors. You get to the exit along the,
Well, I've
along
got
the
dark
cabin.
vision, so I can see.
Yeah.
All right. I think I found an exit. Just hang on. I'll go to see whatever that creature was that attacked us.
They're here with our friends. They can't see anything.
Oh,
that's
this is the T-Rex in a toy
staircase.
that's seen from Jurassic Park 1. I've seen this movie.
I'll make sure to grab the sleeve of Gail and Monica and just be like, "Don't worry, my friends, I got you." So
Nice.
I'll bring them over towards the staircase so that we're can get out of the water a bit, but that we're not submerged.
So as
I
you're
have a
heading
candle. I can see it.
up this staircase, you quickly realize that there's a set of like large doors shut above you.
Can I use my battle axe to break them open?
Hell yeah, you can. Just like roll me a just athletics.
Okay.
You're a cleric of battle axe.
I'm a cleric.
I'm a paladin of axe.
No, what do you, Joe? You're a cleric as well, yeah.
I'm a cleric, yeah.
Oh, we're both clerics.
12
We are.
plus
Two
350.
clerics of paladin, yeah.
It takes you a couple hits, like get your face up in there, but you do manage to just cleave right through the lock and pop both these doors open. They kind of slam to the side with this like heavy, wet thud, and you are on the deck. And in front of you is like there's nothing else on the deck. Like there's some rotting coils of rope. There's like half of a ripped sail that's torn away and laid across the deck. But at the back, at the wheel, that's like got most of its rungs broken off, but still has a couple and some of the gold paint left on it. Someone is resting on it. Their hats pulled low, their clothes are tattered and worn, but there's someone standing at the wheel of that ship. They have one arm resting on it and another arm holding an ornate box, this glass box made of all like little pieces of stained glass that are all cut into this sun shape, and it seems to glow from within with a deep golden yellow.
And are we on the deck now?
Yep.
What the hell? There's like a body. There's like a dead person over there holding a treasure thing, but I'm more worried about the thing in the water. What was it? Can I make another perception roll, see if I can spot something in the water?
Sure, absolutely.
Just get a
Did you say the corpse was at the wheel or just on the?
No, I rolled an actual one.
The corpse on the wheel.
2.
So you look over the edge just as something surfaces and you just get splashed in the face and you're trying to get water out of your eyes. So you would have gotten a very clear idea of what this was, but you didn't see anything.
Oh, bloody hell! There's something really big down there. Right, we've got a lot of treasure here. Okay. We are absolutely made, but we've got to get out. And there's something down there that's going to stop us.
I am gonna Abu in the Cave of Wonders that sunbox.
Oh,
So you're gonna walk
great
up?
call.
Okay.
Great call.
So
Go
you
pick it
walk up and so you are on like a deck, and then there's 2 sets of stairs in the back, and there's a raised aft castle, and on top of that is where the wheel and this guy is. So as you start up one of these staircases, you hear a creaking and a groaning, and the head lifts, and you see just bone and sinew, right? And these
Just a
golden
big jaw.
glowing eyes. It's a very strong jaw, but it is a bony jaw and these glowing golden eyes and these fingers that are gripping this golden ball. Come for me treasure, have ye?
Oh, right. Throw the pirate in the water and the thing will attack the pirate.
But the pirate has treasure. What if we throw the treasure in the water? The thing will eat the treasure.
Get the treasure off the pirate and then throw the pirate in the water.
Ah, good thinking. Let's go.
I didn't know if we
okay.
came for your treasure, but they seemed okay. And I'm just gonna shoot the guy.
All right, excellent. Then I
Pirate,
would like
would you like to
roll
be our friend? No.
initiative.
Don't argue with the party.
Oh no, Aram's got a.
No, he's got a strong jaw.
Very strong.
I'm going first.
A one. So you pull out your gun. Wait. What were you shooting? Are you?
I mean, you told me to
initiative.
roll for initiative.
Right. Oh, for initiative. Right. Okay. So you're a little startled. Who else? Who else rolls
go.
initiative?
I mean, I'm ready to go. Yeah,
All right. Excellent.
I'll roll. Then you can on. Okay.
Sorry, I've already gone. Sorry.
I got a 15 plus 3 and 18.
Nice.
And I got a 19 plus 5, 24.
That's 5.
Wow.
For fuck's sake.
I have so much decks.
I got
have
8.
all of the decks.
I got 9 altogether.
All right. And the Pirate King does a 6. So is caught
Does
a little off
technically go
guard.
before me.
Does technically go before you though. So his this red, worn, damaged face, almost demonic, takes over him as he turns to face you and draws a glowing scimitar. Who goes first?
That would be Monica.
Me. Yeah, with 24.
Roll. What are you doing then? What is Monica
I
doing?
have a real
As she fucking
problem.
ninjas across half the decks,
I
glides
have a
off
real
a sail.
problem here.
Yeah.
If I were to hit someone, I should use my dex, which is throwing my javelin. But for use Divine Smite, I got a melee attack.
Well, if you had a dex weapon, like a sword, like a rapier or something like that, but you don't, I guess.
I don't, yeah, because yeah.
Maybe if
So,
you took a
Funny,
whip.
because this guy's armed with a rapier, so it's interesting that would be your problem. You could just take
So
it from him and
there's-
stab him, I suppose.
There's no fear in this strong lady. I'm gonna run right at him, and as I do, like, I've got a javelin kind of two javelins X across my back. I'm gonna reach out, take one javelin, and just basically try and jam him in the chest with it.
Roll to hit as you leap at him.
With a +2. Why isn't that rolling for me? Oh, come on, roll 20. Think about it. I got 18 total. 16 plus 2.
Yeah, so you leap over, like just get onto this top here, run up the railing, leap into the air, jam this javelin straight into his chest, and his eyes just lock on yours. These golden orbs lock on you as his face twists into a smile. And I would like you to roll damage.
So I got 1d6 plus 2d8. Man, Divine Smite's great.
Nice.
So 1d6 first.
Shouldn't you have an extra D8 in there? Because this guy's very, very definitely undead.
Oh, truth.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
true.
it is. Yeah, I have never played Paladin. I rolled a 1 with my d6.
Okay.
And then 3d8. I rolled a... Oh my god. 8, 8, 1, 17. So 18
Oh my
total.
god.
So describe how your divine smite goes off as you sink the head of the javelin into his chest.
So as I'm running towards him with my javelin out towards him, just before I come to meet him, you see like this almost divine energy, almost like electricity build up, and it builds up into this like really angular straight lines and like flat top that looks like a very strong square chin that just punches him almost in the chest.
Nice. Excellent.
Chin butt.
You just nail this guy. Just set him straight backwards. He clutches that orb at the last second and manages not to drop it, but it almost fell out of his hands as he's rocked backwards and like slammed against a mast. Who's next?
How
Unless
far
you have
from the
another
mast-
action.
Do you have another action?
Nope, that's me done.
All
How
right.
far from
Oh,
the
yeah.
mast to the side of the ship?
I'd say about 20 feet. It's a pretty big ship.
Dang it. Okay. In which case, I think I'm next in combat anyway.
All right, hit me.
Yeah, Shagan is like, in the word of my mighty Dudley, your appearance and magic is uncreative and uninspiring, and he'll use words of radiance against the undead creature.
Oh, nice.
It
Okay.
must make a Constitution saving throw, or take 1d6 radiant damage.
You sure that was words of radiance, not vicious mockery you just cast?
Yeah, and that's Constitution of 11. So
I passed it. So I rolled a 13, so that makes the save. So what happens?
nothing.
All right, so your
There's
words.
a glow kind of appears around him and just disperses into the air.
Yeah, so you like your words kind of like, surround him in this cage of whatever, and then just his eyes glow even brighter and it just shatters all around him, seeming to have no effect
no.
whatsoever.
Seeing that, he'll run for cover, hide somewhere out of sight that the Skeleton King cannot see him.
Who's up?
I got 9. Is that
That's
me?
you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to raise my hand, which will glow with a burning skull, which I'm going to throw forth towards him, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt, but at 2nd level.
Jesus Christ, everything about Daff is terrifying. Okay, how does that work? Do you roll to hit? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and I rolled a 20.
Oh my god.
Crit.
It's helpful that there's 3 radiant fighters against an undead skeleton, isn't it? Doesn't it?
It really does.
Normally that would be 5d6 damage, but how do you
Right.
want to do the crit?
Double it. Double it. Double the. It's
10d6.
A crit is double damage. Will be 10d6 damage.
Okay, so
19.
5d6 is 19, and then another 5d6 is another 12, so that's 31 points of damage. But 31 points
Jesus.
of radiant damage.
Describe what happens.
Giant
So
ship.
the skull launches towards him, and there's something about the boat, something that seems to amplify it, whether it's the undead nature of the pirate captain or something within the cabin itself. But the skull suddenly mirrors, and there's 2 of them, and then there's 4 of them, and then there's 12 of them, and they all slam into this captain one after the other. And when they hit him, they explode in this shrieking cacophony of energy and sound, and each one lights a tiny fire, which initially starts off as this tiny little burning light. Then the second one hits, and the third, and the fourth, and the light grows wider and wider and stronger until he's engulfed in this burning blue energy, and 31 points of radiant damage.
I hate when GMs describe their
Perfect.
attacks.
So
know,
he is stumbling,
World
swirling.
collapses around him.
He is stumbling and swirling in this blue flame, barely clutching this ball as his fingers begin to break apart and crumble away. He's not down yet, but he's certainly wounded.
Yeah, take that.
And I
It's
think
no Gale, you can do it. I'm
I
saying from
believe
his turn.
it's actually his turn first, right?
Oh no.
Yeah. So as he falls to his knees and pieces of him are falling away, he clutches it tight. He looks at you all. I know you want the treasure. I know they all want the treasure. But it's cursed. And my curse was to make sure no one ever gets it. And the whole ship just rocks. The deck splits in half. I need all of you to make a dexterity save, an acrobatics save, something along those lines.
Monica's time to shine.
I have
Yeah,
any
14.
saves?
14's enough.
17.
17's enough. Oops, sorry, what'd you get? I missed it.
I got a total of 20.
That's gonna be plenty. And
I got
Monica?
11 plus 5, 16.
So you are all able to get out of the way as the deck splits open. Two of you end up on one side, two of you end up. So the two who had already gone to fight with the captain, which I believe was Shagan and Daphne. Wait, who ran to fight? Monica was there, right?
Monica,
Monica was
fight.
number one.
You
Shagan
two are
kind of
on-
followed up.
You two
But-
are on one side, the
Yeah.
other two are on the other side as the deck splits open right in the middle of you. And these tentacles, these black, drenched, dripping, void negative tentacles rip out of the water, erupt around the ship, and begin curling at the edges of the deck, seeking you all. And Gale, it is your turn.
I'm going to do the only thing I can do. I'm going to start running towards the guy further away from the edges of the boat. And I'm just going to fire off a shot, which I
All
believe
right.
has advantage
Yep.
because of.
Oh yeah, so guiding
So
bolt
you-
would mean that you
yeah.
get advantage. Yeah.
Yep.
So that is
Awesome.
either a 6
Okay.
or a 17.
17's gonna hit, so please describe what happens.
Well, 1 second. Let me. Pistols are apparently quite powerful.
Yes, they are. Finally, you've had this gun the whole time. It finally
Yeah.
works. Yeah.
So 8 points of damage. It's just.
So you're running up and just
Yep.
this thing is moving forward still, right? Kind of writhing but able to stand
Yeah.
upward, and you shoot and you catch it right in the shoulder, spinning him around, and his eyes lock on you. He's got this ball in his hand, but his wrist kind of shatters and breaks and falls, and the ball hits the deck and begins rolling towards the open split in the center. Who's
Well, I'm going
next?
for it.
Oh,
as fast as I can.
you have a movement action. You could run towards it.
Yeah, I'm going to try to grab it.
I would like you to roll
Going for that.
athletics.
Yeah, of course you do. You
I really do.
dick.
I really do. Yeah. You are able to like run and then like slide along the deck and stop right before you get to the opening and gather up this golden ball. It shines in your hand, and along the outside band you see words form in Draconic that say, "Glee for 3, but 4 you be."
Okay. Okay.
Who's up? I believe it's Monica, right? Back to the top with Monica.
Yeah.
And as far as I can tell, the pirate is still like kicking.
He's not dead yet.
So
But he's not dead-er, I suppose, yet.
Right, so Monica again is going to take out like so she's more or less in melee range at this point. So she's kind of ran and like speared him through the chest or like
Totally.
like battering ram him through the chest. She's going to take her javelin and like slash across his body and just try and hit him again, basically.
You're basically just gonna rip it out of his chest and try and stab him again, right?
Yeah, basically. Well, the first I kind of saw because it was a divine smite, it was almost like an impact and knocked out. Like it wasn't
Totally.
like locked into him. Yeah. So
Yeah. Okay. Roll to hit,
What am I?
please.
D20 plus 2 is not rolling. Is rolling. I rolled a 12 to hit.
12 is not gonna hit him, so you kind of like, you know, lunge after him as he's been knocked backwards and go to hit, and he just like catches it and pulls it off to the side, like he is basically strong and fast enough to redirect it as it slams into the mast behind him, and you're just kind of staring into each other's eyes.
So the other person that's beside me is Shagan.
Shagan.
Yep.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action to ward Shagan by casting Sanctuary on him. So if he's attacked or aimed with a harmful spell, the characters make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, does that invoke an attack of opportunity from you casting right next to him?
No.
No,
I don't
then
know.
you
That's a
are
DM
good.
question. I don't know. That's a DM question. To be honest, I genuinely don't know.
Is it an action or a bonus action?
It's a bonus action, so it's fine, right?
I like
I
bonus
think
actions.
bonus
Yeah.
actions are usually kind of like rent-free, so to say. They
Yeah.
don't-
I don't think spells, well, attacks and spells like don't count as attacks option, do they?
Right, I think you're
attacks
okay.
do, but
Right.
spell attacks do, but bonus action spells I don't think do.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. Then you're fine.
I
He
could
is
be wrong,
warded,
though.
and everything is good. So who's up after you? I believe
Shagan.
Shagan is. Sorry.
Shagan comes around from where he was hiding and starts walking up the stairs and puts his hand around a dragon tooth on a necklace on his around his neck and pulls it out and starts chanting, and he's going to use the channel divinity turn undead.
Okay. All right.
So he's like, my dragon lord Dudley does not believe in you. All your fear, you are a sham. You are a fake creature. You are not scary. And
Hey, we've got a phony. He's a real phony.
phony over here.
So what do I do? How does that
He
work?
has to make I believe it is a wisdom saving throw of 11, so it's probably going to pass. But
14. So as
see, on my
you're-
screen that rolled as a 3, and I got very excited.
I got excited there for a second too. Although you have advantage, so you could force me to roll a disadvantage.
Yes.
Fingers crossed.
No!
Okay. All right. So
Brilliant.
as you're praying, this magical energy begins to flow off your back, and it gets wider and wider, and it's moving in waves until it becomes wings. These massive dragon wings that are just beating this divine wind out before you. And this wind tears at this thing, it puts its hands up, it struggles to, it's clawing and snarling and yelling, but the wind just carries it and disintegrates it in front of you until there's nothing left except this golden ball that's just sitting in Gale's hand, and you're left in the silence of this underground cavern.
Dudley always provides when you need him. He never lets you down. Are those tentacles gone?
Yeah, they all just kind of slide back into the water, but as they do, they're already vanishing, as if there was some sort of connection between him and these tentacles, and the energy is just fading with his.
That was cool, right? I didn't expect that. Thank you, Dudley, my lord and savior. He like
You're
reattaches reattaches the necklace around his neck. Oh, what now? Gale, what does the ball say?
You're not gonna like this.
Oh no.
I'm gonna just kind of walk over, just kind of lean in, show him the writing around. I assume, Dragon God, you can read Draconic.
What does
Yeah,
it say?
I can
Does
read
it say
Draconic.
kill a cobalt?
Yeah.
Why is he not going to be happy?
So I read it. Can I do an intelligence check to see if there's like a riddle that we have to figure out?
Well, actually, as you read it out loud, the letters glow as you do, and there's like a click, and the top spins, and it just kind of opens up into petals, and inside is a ring, a beautifully carved ring with a trio of diamonds along the top of it, and it doesn't take you long to realize, because this thing is fabled. This is a magical item that has been told about in stories for years and years. It is a ring of 3 wishes. And that's where we're going to leave the 4 of you tonight, staring down a choice to be made as you all have to decide who gets what.
We're saving Cassandra.
We're saving Cassandra.
Thank you all for joining us for the unplanned and premiere episode of I've Prepared Nothing. I think we're gonna do more of these in the future. I think it went okay. I'm not dead, so I'm pretty happy. Did you all have a good time?
I had a good time.
It was a lot.
I had a great time.
I want to try and GM one of these for you, like the worst, most toxic players I know. So like Niall, Joe.
Hey,
or,
I'm not that
Karen.
toxic.
I also plan to rotate other games. It is really fun being able just to hit that generate button and have a random
It's
character.
so fun.
But yeah, it really is. So there will be more of those, but also I'll do other systems too, where we just are thrown in. There's one that I really like where it's all about disasters, right? Like there's an alien invasion or there's an outbreak or whatever, and you play as you. So you just are Owen, and we all decide as a group what your stats are, and then we just all play the game and try to survive. So that can be both
I
painful
immediately thought
mentally
of-
and fun.
Ooh, I'm tagged out.
Immediately thought of what? You're not
Yeah,
logged out. You're still there.
I did for a sec. Sorry. I like when we're talking about the different scenarios. I immediately thought as well it would be great. Just like, all right, fans, you've got to spend 400 points in Call of Cthulhu on different skills. You can't go above 60, and
Totally.
like get 10 people or 12 people to send in character sheets, and then just draw 1 to 12, and like you're stuck with this horrific character.
We can
That
totally
works.
do that too. They can just be random characters. We just roll a die to see who we play.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think it would
Alright.
be fun to try and generate like a mystery scenario like this, like just wing it. Because I think we've played that many. You probably
Totally.
could do it, and it would be interesting to see what kind of.
I am
twists
willing to
you
try
could
and GM
generate.
one. Like
Yeah.
it'd be so much fun.
It is a really fun challenge. I mean, the hardest part is just like wondering what I could build in the like what I could what kind of scenarios I could get ready to like accommodate for whatever you guys decide to do. You know what I mean?
I'd imagine
But
the
it works
hardest
out
thing
okay.
tonight was keeping us actually on track.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of poked you once in a while. It was fine. Once I heard a treasure, I was like, let's go. We got this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I think that we're done. I'm exhausted, so I'm just going to cut
That's
to
fair.
thanks and out unless anyone else has anything to add.
No, that was really fun. Thank you.
We will.
Check out Does It Roll Discord. That's about it. I'd say.
Yeah.
And also, I've been recording the audio for this. I'm going to play around with the podcast version to see how that comes out. So look for that posted sometime in the future.
Before we jump,
we go.
Dylan, maybe plug
Yeah.
your stuff.
Oh yeah, please
Exactly.
do.
Well, I mean, I'm a physicist, so unless you if you're ever doing some research and you need a paper to cite on laser-induced breakdown spectroscopy on bacterial specimens, I've
sure.
got something for you. But
Yeah, I'm sure that
Fair
that's
enough.
going to come right up. Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
then, at the end of it all, thank you so much for joining us.
of course, it's a
It
pleasure.
was a blast.
Really appreciate it. Thank
You'll
you.
also
You
hear, if you're a fan of God's Fall, those of you who listen, you're going to hear more of Dylan soon because Dylan takes over as the Dungeon Master, and I play a character that we've been teasing for a very long time.
Wait,
So
what?
look for that. Yeah, so look for that soon. And with that, I think we're done here. So again, thank you all for joining us. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the participation, and thank you for watching Does It Roll? We'll see you all
It's
Thank
been
you so
amazing,
much,
folks.
everyone.
Thank you very
Cheers.
much.
Evening.
Take care.
Good night.
Bye.
Don't suck, or grab life by the hips and go home. Yeah. Call up DJ, we out of here. I need a new captain of the ship to steer. Hey. Now everybody follow my lead from Rudy to the Max to the old school way. Now how you wanna worry, I wish you could control. You should go and do yours tonight. Be cool, baby, cool. If it gets out of hand, I won't go see the cigar fall tonight. Brass monkey on junction, that's my function. Beast mode off Keystone, no slumping. Tell me how you want it, I can crash or crush it. Middle child wild, I ain't nothing to fuck with. They ask me, Hulk, how you get toned. I told them I was